Numbers 1 through 31. 1 through 31. We're doing numbers today, beautiful people. And this is your soul essence. What is your soul essence? This is one of the greatest numerologists on the face of this planet, and astrologer and spiritual master on this planet. From healing to bringing new ideas, new concepts, to knowing without reading a book. I appreciate the reading. I appreciate everything in life, all knowledge all around. But this is about to get deep. I like to act a little bit because that started us with number one. So if your soul essence, the day you're born on number one. So we got to go through this because your soul number, or your birth number, is one of the most important, if not the most important, on the face of this planet. It impact your life path numbers, beautiful people. So the day you're born on. How you doing, Veronica? I see you. Your life path now. We ain't doing life path today. We're doing the day you're born on. So I got life path videos too. That's why you got to scope around this channel a little bit. I ain't even got started on what's the first soul number, which is your true essence. This is like the day you're born on. This your inner self. This is your emotions. This is your personality. This is your everyday persona, your everyday attitude. It impacts your attitude number, and it impacts your life path number. So you're 6. It's simple. It's simple. The day you're born on. Everything is very simple. If you're born on 31st, it ain't no for 34. 31st, then you got a 4. So you break it down to a single number, unless it's a master number, which is like 11, 22. You can't break them down. Now, Veronica, how you doing? I'm doing very fine. I'm going from 1 through 31. Y'all should share, like, comment, and more. Put me out there. Because they know I'm one of the best. They want to like my style, different character, different persona. I'm born on the 9th, so this is why I act. So the day you're born on going to impact everything. You think your life path is it. You think your attitude is it. Your life purpose is your life purpose, what you're here to do. But your inner self, your soul essence, the day you're born on, I ain't even got started yet. I want y'all to mark down when I start on these numbers. Just mark it down, type it down, and put it in the comment. Get your notepad. So, if you're born on the first, number 1, all number 1 represents the sun. We know that. So these people are very sunny, very happy. So that's within them. It's going to impact their life path number. It's going to give them that drive that comes to that life path number. It's a very strong number. If not the strongest, one of the strongest in the universe. So it makes you sunny. It goes up, it goes down. So this number here, these people very much a seer, clairvoyance, and they just live by the intuition. They just go and they just be active. It's an active number, very creative, very expressive, very playful, very artistic. A leader. Anybody got number 1 will be the leader, of course. Strong. This strong number, so they be strong fighters, the one who will create trends, a new way to walk. They were like something that's new. So this is what we're dealing with, number 1. So you born on the 1st, that is how it goes. Your inner self will be playful, beautiful. Ooh, they look good. They like beauty. They like art. They be like how I be, because that's my attitude number. That's why your attitude is on the forefront. But my number 9 will overtake it the day I born on. See what I'm saying? So the day you're born on can overtake or push your life path. We push you to reach your life path. That's why when they say your life path 7, like me, they say that you're not social, but I'm very social. Got number 9, universal number, universal love, universal communicator, very expressive. So now, if your day you're born on is the 1st, I'm talking to you. I'm going down the line because number 1 people, the original started number 1. So number 1 people are very strong, one of the strongest people in the world. And whatever they set their mind to, it's a mind number they will accomplish. That is basically it, beautiful people. If you don't know, now you know. That's basically it. They will accomplish. Now you know. We can work in magic. They don't want to hold the wand in life. Like the magic wand I be holding, the 7 night wand. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Because they create their reality. And if they're not in leadership position, how would they be? They don't feel good. They're not good. They got to be in leadership position because they won't be good, you know? They won't be good to follow somebody else's lead. If they're in any group, it could be any group setting. If they're not up front, they probably ain't gonna even hear it, you know. But if they're on front, they're gonna make sure that everything right because they know how to lead something, they know how to organize stuff. Very structured. So you born on that first. Very powerful number. Go get it. Your intuition message is from the heart. One deal with the heart. And the back. So these people that are way to express themselves. Many ways. This is one of the most artistic number in the world. Very sunny, very happy. Very fun loving. Boom. And they like casual dates. They like try something, him, her, anybody. They like try new beginning, new things, new people, new places, new traveling, adventures. They like fun. The fun number. When you think of number one. The leader who would try something, create new trends, create new styles, new ways to operate, new ways to go. Number one. We talk number one. Imagine one go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So they go up and down. Basically, one need that balance. So one is they do good in the day because, you know, it's the sun. So one people, you will want them on your team to lead. And whatever they set their mind to, could be healing, recyclability. They can have any gift they choose because they create energy. They create energy. They take in energy and create. Because go up, the energy go up, flow up and down in their body. Up, down, up, down. So it's for them to channel that energy. So these are seers in the world. They know the picture. They know the big picture. They can see through you. They know what's up. So since they got the psychic gifts, intellectual, and they're your researchers, your inventors, these are the people who create new trends who people like to follow because they shine, they glow, they aura, they charming, they're charismatic. People get jealous of number one people. People get jealous because they are beautiful. And they like beauty. The world is an art to them. Let's look at things that are under the number one. I got to move on because we got 30 more numbers. But let's look at the number one. Number one, you got, what's the 10th month? Libra. 1 + 0 is 1. What's the first month? Capricorn. So you know how they can be very practical, very serious. Let's look at first house. Aries. This is the motivation they have. Now, let's look at all of this now. This is very powerful. Beautiful people. The first house. We could talk about the 10th house, which is Capricorn. And we could talk about the first month, Capricorn. We could say Libra, which is 10th month. To show you the style they got, the flamboyance they got. And it represents the sun, which is Leo. So, poof. Very powerful energy right here. So what will overtake that number one when you add it up? Okay. I think it'd be more, I know it'd be more fire. Aries, Leo, Capricorn, and Libra. So fire will take it. So it's a creative number. But it also deal with the mind, Libra. So also deal with practicality. So earthly plane. So now you see it. Now you see how strong these people is. Because all these numbers I'm naming, these cardinal signs like a Libra, a Capricorn, a Aries is cardinal signs. Then you got the Leo. So to show you where they get their leadership ability. So this is how important numerology is. See, I teach this. You learn this from me, the spiritual master. I play a little bit. Spiritual master. And when you learn, you get it. You learn from somebody else, you don't get it. Because I give you understanding, and overstanding. Overstanding is on a basically earthly plane. Overstanding is on a higher frequency. Understanding is within. So it's right there, the heart. So essence, the middle. So now you get it, beautiful people. That's why I'm the best in the world. But nobody will say this until later in life. No, I'll be living to see this. But so once I learn, I think the universe that I'm tapped in. So that being said, let's go past number one, because number one are the leaders. They deal with the childish behavior, childish acting. Also love children. They'll fight over children. Don't mess with children when you're around a number one person. They will beat your tail. Do anything to them children or children, number one would do it. Number one would slaughter you. Because number one don't play about their kids. And they want their kids gonna have fun because they are fun-loving, adventurous, exploring. You can't lose with the number one. This is like a magical vibration. Number one deal with magic. Magic. But it's more positivity, more uplifting. On the downside, number one, dramatic. They don't care. That's just basically it. They don't care. They don't give a, and they could become a follower too. They could be weak-minded on the downside. See what I'm saying? They could really destroy themselves on the downside. They either gonna become selfish, number one, or the one with everyone and everything, which means unity. So, number two, people. You're born on the second. I'm talking to you. If you don't know, now you know. The second. We moving on. I see y'all say third, soul urge, 5. I'm coming. But we talking about the day you were born on. Just the day you were born on. We're not talking about the life path number or the attitude number. So that's why we're doing 1 through 31. So it's simple. It's plain. So number two, people. These the moon child, moon babies, moon, everything. So these ones who have the hypnotizing nature. When you look in their eyes, they're gonna charm you. See how I'm dreamy I am? I close my eyes, I'm dreamy. I got a lot of Cancer in me too, and Pisces, a lot of water rule my chart. But even though water and air, but water is more dominant. So my signature is Cancer. Even though my life path 7 is the moon and Neptune. So with that being said, but let's talk about number two. Number two, people, it's two of everything. Balance is the key to their life. Masculine and female energy. So that they have both. So the thing is, with them, with balance, they will win. They're on the water plane and earthly plane, which means emotions and practicality. So they need stability. They don't have stability, they won't function right. Stable in the mind, stable emotionally. So they are intelligent and they're very psychic. They pick up on your emotions and your feelings, and they can see through your BS. So don't play with these people. Number two, people. These the moon child, but they are very cool, very calm. Some people take them for weak because they might appear to look weak, but they're not weak at all, baby. They're not weak at all. They're not weak at all. People might take these people for weak. They're very romantic, very loving, and all about joy and all about, peace. Peace is very important. So they want peace in your life, peace in his life. So they behind the scenes. They don't care about being in the forefront because all they want to do is live in harmony. It's energy flow, harmony, peace. So to get in their grace, they will listen to anybody, anything. So this is one of the most loved number there is because they're very cool vibration. They're not like the leaders. Like, I see you, Master Glam. Ooh, Master Glam, I know you. Some of y'all, I know you already. Master Glam been all right with me. So if you wasn't riding with me, y'all continue to ride with me. And I know you too. I know Master Glam, though. Butterflies. That was just when you think of number two. I think of that heart too, Master Glam got on there. So hearts. So number two, people, think about two. Two eyes, two sides of the body. Two is very important because this is the mother energy. The mother represents the masculine and female aspects. She give birth to who? Both. Through her womb, right? So this is the womb. So, number two is sacred. Number two is love. Number two is joy. Number two is happiness. But on the downside, they can be loony. They deal with the lunar moon. They be psychopath, like the serial killers, a lot of them Cancers, moon people. They're the most serial killers because they loony. On the downside, you think they're weak because they look soft, their skin looks soft. Ooh, these people beautiful, but they soft. They got a moon-shaped face. Some got long moon-shaped face. Some got curved, round, moon-shaped faces. But you can see it. Some look pale but you see the beauty in them. You say, woof. They look pale black or pale blue or pale whatever color it is, or they also look glow. So it depends on when the moon cycle rises. They can feel effects. They change emotions when dealing with the moon. They deal with the moon. So what I want you to do, number two, people, when you feel some type of way, go outside and see what the moon is on. You can look and see if it's full. If it's full, you see why. You can't sleep. See, people don't know that. Then they identify with this. They be like, ooh, can't lit. I'm the truth. I've been here for a mission as a starseed. Why you think my channel be vibrating? Everything vibrates. It's knowledge that don't come from me. It comes from higher than me. But within me, I'm used as a vessel to shoot to you. Beautiful people. Very spiritual. But, I get reward while I'm on the earth, too. I get reward all around. Spirit is all around, And so when I reward people, they reward me. And they reward me, they reward the spirit. So it cycles, it keep going. So number two is about give and receive. So when number two give, they will receive. And when they receive from others, they will get fortune too. So they must receive also. So if I give to number two, that's fortunate for me, but also they will give back to others. So this is how it operates, because it's the moon, it's the mother, they're nurturing, they're caring, they're loving. And so with this being said, you are the children of the world for number twos. So she'll act like a full-grown woman. Or it don't matter if it's a male with number two or a woman with number two. Anybody who got number two, you would carry some of the female traits. Not to say you're a female, because this deal with energy. If you don't know about energy, then you don't know about what spirituality is. Because energy is energy. We all got female traits. Like when you loving, when you caring, we call that female traits. So when you complain a lot, and on the downside of the female traits, are the female traits. So the masculine energy will be the fighter, be the one who active, who don't care. That's the masculine traits. But also the intellectual. Female be more intuitive, you know. A masculine energy, he's intuitive, but more claircognizant, knowing, confidence, knowing, like knowing. The female more of clairsentience. So I'm breaking it down. Both has their gifts. Both is psychic. So, like fire, it would be the masculine trait, the seer. So it's claircognizance. The air, I know, telepathy, that's masculine. The more of feeling and feeling the earthly body is female. So with that being said, we all has the yin and the yang. That's right. I see you, Veronica. See ya. I see you, Snow White. I see you. I see you. You got Leo. I see that. Okay. I love all races, all people, but I still represent my race, which is African, but I love all people. But that being said, and this is what makes me the best psychic. Because when you get to know me, you say, oh, you know, he preached the African spirituality. He love all. But he stand on his African spirituality still, you see? But he still love all. He don't want to tend to harm, hurt nobody. So that's the number 9. So let's just keep moving. Like number 2, people are the ones who about the chest. The chest, see the big, see that right there? The chest. But woman's is breasts. The reason why I have a big chest because I got a Cancer signature in my natal chart, like path 7, right? 9 is also clairsentient. I'm going to get to that later. But anyway, I got water that dominate. That's why. But 2 represents the chest, but also the sex organs for women when they pee. And they have like urine infections and stuff like that. I know a lot of people with number 2, 11 with urine infections, especially my family and other people who not part of my family. I said, oh, they got number 2. That's their life path number. A lot of them got life path number 2. So, but those who have number 2 as the center, they got hypnosis. They hypnotize in nature. We talking about the day you're born on. They hypnotize people. When you look in their eyes, you can feel effects. You know what I'm saying? Very strong, very love vibration. Them 2s carry. You can feel it that they're cool, good people that you want to spill your life to. So now, as we move on, we know that 2 represents the home, the family, the culture, the mother, the female energy. So a lot of men with number 2, they would love females. They would love to be around females. 2, 7s, and 9s, they would love to be around females, definitely. And the reason why 2 is Cancer, 7 is what? 7 is Neptune, right? But what do 9 represent? Pluto. So you got 3 water signs. I mean, three water signs. You got the moon for number 2, Neptune 7, and 9 is Pluto, the strongest number in the universe. So now you see it. You see it. Now you see the energy. So now, but 9 is also Aries, you see? So now, these most powerful, strongest numbers is number 9. So I'm going to get to my number 9 as I go down the line. But number 2 people, the moon people, it's cardinal too. Now you got to think about that. The moon is cardinal. So number 2s are leader in, like, behind the scene. They whisper in the king and queen ear. So they have their true powers. The king and queen will listen to number 2 guidance. Anybody that whisper in your ear, you listen to like that, and you know they're on point. They the one really rule and stuff. We really talking about leading. They're the one who got most influence. You know, you in kingship where people can see a queenship, but if you are number 2 and you behind the scenes doing things and people don't know you as the influence, you really the leaders. You see, this how number 2s operate. Like number 1s is on up front. Number 2s behind the scenes. So which is better? Number 2 gonna have the most power on the load without any problems. So now you understand. So number 2 about the family tree. They're gonna be researching all their family members, those who are born on the 2nd, and who have number 2 in their natal chart. Now number 3. Number 3, as I move on, this already 20 minutes. I already taken a long time. I got to kind of move kind of fast now. Because number 3 people All right. So once I get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I might be a little longer on them, but I'm be shorter on the rest of the numbers because they don't represent the same number. But I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you what they mean when they got extra numbers with them. See what I'm saying? You can go back and look at all of them still represent 1 through 9 anyway. No matter if it's 11, it's still gonna be a part of 2. So I'll probably be longer on the single numbers. Single number is the basic number, so it's gonna be most pure at all numbers. The other number will have numbers added, so it's gonna be more effective. So with that being said, 3. People who represent number 3, I see March the 19th. So you got number 1. If you March the 19th, the day you're born on is 1. That's how it go down. But I'm gonna show you how the 9 intertwine with that when I get to 19. You see? So now 9 will be the code number. So anything, the 1 and the 9 will be the code of number 1, because number 1 be the main number when you add it up. So now, okay, number 3. These people are very expressive. Number 3s is definitely natural leaders. It's fiery, very creative. It's Jupiter, so you understand about the Jupiter energy. It expands, so they playful. They're the child. Jupiter's the child. So later on through life, as it grows, it becomes the old man or the old woman, a sage. One with wisdom, because it learns through its experience. It learns what it go through. It's very clairvoyant. Got remote viewing where they could see things in other countries. Like I'm right here, but I can see it in my mind from other countries what's going on. Some of them got that. If you got tap into that, but their intuition is naturally, it will continue to expand. More of a seer. So I see auras, see colors, see spirits, see orbs. So these people live by intelligence. Knowledge is the key with these people. They're truth seekers. So their adventures could be on knowledge. Their adventures could be on like physical, exploring, bungee jumping, out the sky, daredevils. They do some of the wildest stuff there is. A lot of them 3s I know in my life, they do a lot of some of the crazy stuff there is. So if you're born on the 3rd, you have more impact on your life path number. Your life path number ain't stronger than your impact number, and your attitude number ain't stronger than your impact number. All is important. Your life path is just the journey you go on. I want you to understand that. It's a difference. See, when your inner self is what really motivates you. We're really bringing that energy, what you really feel. So this is your inner self. So that you're born on is more like your inner self and your whole being packed into one, but your life path is your whole body, and your mind. Your attitude number is the forefront of what everything is, but it can be overtaken by your impact number, which is the day you're born on. So if you're born on the 3rd, like I say, y'all should put the timer down, share, like, comment. You know how we do. Put the timer down and stuff like that. So if you're born on the 3rd, it makes you more artistic, more expressive. So you be on the media. A lot of people like them will take pictures. The hips with a span, the booty with a span, especially the hips, because the hips there, the thighs, thick thighs for women, some men, So this is a number that deal with the also the 3rd eye. So this is the stuff I don't put. So this is with the 3rd eye. It's very important because this is a very sacred number. It's the 3rd eye. So these numbers also represent your body part. So when I say they represent these parts, you see I got a thing that I put up on anatomy with numbers, where a human represents the numbers. It's true. So you can see it on my community side of the page on YouTube. Yeah, so number 3 people, these are the ones you want to be around because they're great counselors, great guys. They're seers. So they seer. These could be prophets, and this is very spiritual vibration. The Trinity, it represents the mother, the father, and the child. So you have all these traits. You see the mother side of number 3. You see the father side of number 3. You see the child side, the playful, the acting like kids, side. You'll see the one who know how to get along with kids side. So it's very expressive. So they're here to bring that wisdom, that knowledge, and be the sage to you, spread the truth and light, and counsel the guide. And that's how they heal, by spreading the word, by being artistic and expressive. So they're here to express themselves. If they don't express themselves, they can be it can hurt them in the long run. They need to express themselves. They got to get it out. See, I don't see the timing. It just says live. I was trying to do it last time when you were doing the live pad number, but I couldn't see the timestamp. But see, a lot of people, why I don't timestamp? Because I'm already going live. So a lot of times I don't do the extra, all the extra work. You know, I ain't getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So my payment from you will be put a timestamp on it. A lot of people do that. Like I got a lot of video where other people put the timestamp. They went through it. It's very appreciative, and they get love back. Cause I work my magic, burn my sage, do my thing. It's extra universe show these people love. You know, all those who doing the right thing, who's on my side, who's with me, they get the love back. So I appreciate when you put the time step on there. So Master Glam, I sure appreciate you because you always been there. But as a 3, I got to move on. Represents the Trinity, the mother, the father, the child. So 3 is very important. I think a lot of people love 3, you know what I'm saying? But it represents that, you know, the mind, the mother is the emotion, and the child, which is more spirit and body, the divine. So here you have it, the Trinity, the 3. 3 very adventurous. They like to explore, like try out things, like to express themselves, and they can be very blunt, and they can combat you in communication. Very communicative, very expressive, and these people here can be fighters. They bold, so they're strong. So they're very wild too on the downside, but they're very fun on the upside. So they're still wild on the upside, but it's fun type of love. So they can be very warrior tactics about justice. The judges, the lawyers type people, very smart, keen. You know, these people you want on your team. You know, strictly it. You know, but they like try variety, like try all type of stuff like the number 5. They try stuff. So they free spirits. Don't try to box them in and you'll win. So now, number 4. And 4 people who born on the 4th, you know what I'm saying? This also applies to the 13, you know, the 22. But we're gonna do all of them, so I'm gonna do number 4. And 4 people are more, you think of number 4, you think of the 4 corners like the door. So you mess with a 4, you're going to get in the door. Whatever door you open, that's what you're going to get. So number 4 can get on any level because they got all the elements like earth, fire, air, and water. They got all the elements. Number 4 represents all the elements, but it's the earth that overtakes this vibration. So they got to have something foundational, something they can feel earthly. Like they will carry a gemstone like what I have, gemstones and stuff like that, because this is what's important to these people. It's what they can feel. It's earthly. It's more like facts. It's more like evidence. So they want to see more evidence. The intuition fire, they got all the psychic gifts. It's just that, and they're meeting where they can feel things in their body, and they don't know how they feel it. A lot of them 4s don't know what they're feeling, but when they get to know, they really know, because whatever they get into, they master. When they like go for it for a while, they master it, because them 4s deal with mastery, you know, and skills. So they do this very intense and forceful number. Master Glenn say I'm a 10. Well, I'm coming. That's very powerful. It's higher than the 1. So 1 is, you think 1 is something. We're gonna get to number 10. You right after me. So 4 people, you think of the fork. You eat with a fork. And 4s, you can do a lot of stuff with number 4. It's manifestation number. Put the 4 when you seal off any affirmation. Put 4s, but you gotta be, this got to be your number. We wonder why like our numbers identify with us. When you sign checks, when you use stuff, you should use your number a lot. 4, when you do your rituals, when you do your affirmations, when you do your prayers, use the number that you were born on. And you see that how effective it is. When you put your hand on certain number that's part of you, your birth numbers. We all got 3 birth numbers. Like mine's attitude 1, birth number 9, life path 7, 197, plus the 0, a lot of zeros. So with that being said, y'all got to understand that. You got to understand that your numbers is very important. That you're born on it because it carry a vibration and carry a frequency. And that's why the people who so-called rule the world, they use numbers more than anything. Because numbers are also letters, you see? When you see C, you see 3, you see? So now, we move on to 4, you see D. D is 4. So with that being said, you got to understand, this is what being used, shapes, numbers, and it's only 2 shapes. You got lines, you got curves. It's only two shapes. Listen to me. It's only two shapes, lines and curves. So fours people have this knowledge. When they have this knowledge, they can spread to you in any way because they really learn. They listen to everything and they hear everything. It's earthly, so it's taking a lot. So them four people they need security because it could be a very suicidal number if they don't feel like they're not living the right life. Because earthly, so they wanna feel secure. They don't feel secure in the earth. They feel like they don't belong here. They feel like nobody understand them, and so they can take their life and all that there. So I know a lot of fours that can be suicidal and stuff like that. Or who have 13 fours, 22 probably be the most powerful because it's more double numbers in its leadership, more stronger than the average fours. So with that being said, for people are your physical empaths, the medical empaths. They always want to heal you, nurture you. It's a nurturing number two, but also foundational number. So they want to set a foundation. Family means a lot, the home, so structure. They need some type of structure, order. They don't have order, they don't feel right. So for them to win, they have to go outside of the box for them to win. They got to go outside of that order because it's already an order number. So once they go outside of that box and feel safe with that and secure, they win. So they got to balance it out. So with that being said, this is how they win. Because they can be very violent. It's a forceful number, so they can be very dangerous and very bold and fight and very off the Richter scale. There's four. So four people are the magical number. You think of Uranus, you think of Saturn. So you understand. It's higher mind. They can be in the higher mind. They can be, you think of all the elements. So let's see what number four represents. Let's look at the fourth month, which is Aries. Let's look at the fourth house, which is Cancer. Let's look at what the four represents by itself, which is Uranus and Saturn. So here you have it. You see how powerful number four is? So of course it's gonna be moody when you think of water. You got fire, which is Aries. It's got earth, which is Saturn or Capricorn, and they got Aquarius. It got all the elements, which is air. You see? See how it go with all the elements? Here you have it. You got two cardinal signs, which is Aries and Capricorn. But also it's three, so because it's Cancer too. But I also got a fixed sign, which is Aquarius. So that being said, now you understand it more. You understand it. It can be fixed and like to be grounded with its own, because the Capricorn will carry out through that too. So that being said, it's very forceful, and these people are more spiritual than anything. If they're not spiritual, they're religion, they can be trapped in a box, and this ain't gonna do good with them four. And fours have to be spiritual. Because when they get fixed on something, they get fixed on something. It's an earth number. Earth overtake that, regardless of all the signs I call, due to numerology, the earth overtake that vibration. So, because they got fire in them, air in them, water, all that in them, in the earth. So, once they know themselves, they know they're divine beings on earth. They know they're part of the source. They might say, I'm it. I'm the source that holds all the elements of the source within my being. That's what they're here to do. So when they think of something outside of themselves, they don't see themselves connected. They don't feel like they're in the world. So now let's move on. Because the fours, we deal with stability. Fours need balance. All numbers need balance. But fours need balance more than anything. And fours need to feel like they part of the foundation, feel like they part of something. And that's how they win. And fours are definitely we call emotional intelligent, EI. So they're good at reading people's intelligence, and they're very intelligent. They can be very shy, like the number twos can be shy. They can be kind of shy. Fours can be shy. You know what I mean? But they really ain't shy though. Y'all think they shy, but it's not. They just analyzing, they analytical, they pick up on data and details. They like listen to you more than anything. So the ones who like listen, like twos, fours, and six, they like to listen more than anything. So these are numbers that like the even numbers like 2, 4, and 6, they like to listen. Eights like do their own thing. They don't want to hear that. But no, that's different. That's a different. I'm going down there. So fours. Now you move on to number 5. Timestamp. So if you are born on the 5th, this is very powerful number. It's a free spirit. It's the center of all numbers. When you say 1 through 9, it's right in the center. So it'll let you know what we're talking about. It needs balance. It needs stability. Because 5 is a wild spirit. It stays on the free side most of the time. But they think that freedom is the way I express myself, the way I move. No, freedom is when you discipline yourself of what to say and what to do and when to do. So they need freedom because they can be inconsistent and hard for them to carry out something. So they need freedom. Fives needs freedom. And so they are intellectual number, Mercury. You think of how fast Mercury moves, so they move fast. If they don't move fast, that means that they're blocked, so they move slow. If they don't move fast, it's the opposite. They block. So I mean, they're slow. They ain't doing something right. So they have to eat right, meditate. They need meditation because they got their mind is on fire, always thinking. So it's an intellectual sign. So they know what to say. One of the most intelligent numbers there is, not sign, but numbers there is. So we talking this is the vibration and frequency. So these people mind everywhere, here, there. So they mind changeable. Say they'll do that, so they contradict themselves more than any other number. But because they're free to move, don't block these people because they like to move. They're free spirits and they're everywhere. They don't block their thinking. Let them say what they're gonna say because this could be a battle. And they like to play mind games. These people play mind games. They're good at it. Some of them, you know. So we talk these people here, they like have telepathy powers, telepathy, astral projection, all that part of this vibration. So these people here, the nervous system. Think of the nervous system. When you talking about number 5, think of the nervous system, think of the throat. You know what I'm saying? So they can speak very well. Very expressive music, arts. Think of the music. Think of poetry. Think of philosophy. These are your people who like to express the truth, speak the truth, like to research, like to stay on information, social gatherings and social places and things like that there. So this is what we're dealing with. Those are born on the 5th. The fifth. 5 is very important because 5 people hit the lotto more than anybody. Anybody got a lot, not only those who born on the 5th, but those who got attitude 5 or life path 5s who have 5s on their chart. You see a lot of them hit the lotto. I noticed that. So you got to notice things. Who would notice things? I'm life path 7, so 7 definitely would notice. So 4s would be another number that really notice, and other numbers too, but we talking about 5s. Who would notice that? They hit the lotto a lot. They take risks. They like to gamble a lot. So they must slow down in gambling because they can go broke by doing that, or don't pay their rent by doing that. You see, or get kicked out the house by not paying their rent because the 5s like to gamble and take risks. They do things that other numbers don't do. Very daredevil type of energy. Traveling, like 3s like to travel. These people will ride ridge, the big trucks and stuff like that there. 3s and 5 will drive big trucks because they like to travel. 5s are traveling them, so they want to be everywhere. Want to go on vacations, want to go here, want to go there, want to try some of everything because it's 5. It's 5. Let me stop and read a little bit because we got 5, right? Yes, I am Moon and Capricorn too. I have a Cap stellium, but I'm talking about numbers. I understand. Resonated, that's right. 22, 40, that's right. So 4 is part of your vibration too, but we're gonna go to the higher version in a minute down the line, 22. So you must listen to the single numbers too. If you were 17, you must listen to 8, Nikki. So because you get it. Because when I go through the single numbers, I ain't gonna be this long. I'm gonna flow through it because single numbers just give you like the basis of your number. If you're 17, then you get the basis and you get a little bit of 17, so you get to understand. With that being said, 5 people are travelers. So shoes, they like tennis shoes, they like things that deal with that nature. They deal with the mind. The expression is very important to these people, and socialization, connection, networking is very important to these people. So people like them because they storytellers. Like number 3s, they storytellers. People like number 3s too because they storytellers. Them 5s, they definitely like them because they tell good stories, and they're very popular. They're very popular because some people like them to be part of their party. Like 3s, people like people to be part of their party. So is 5s. That's why 3s and 5s get along very good. So now, if you move on, 5 people deal with translating languages. So they know about symbols, signs. They're very important to them. They're the one throwing up signs and symbols because it's very important to them. They know how to break down all that. They deal with math. So 5s know how to count money very well. Accountants, do anything with money, business people, like that there. 3s can do business, but 5s definitely for business. 5s, 8s, and stuff like that is for business. So now, and 4s. So with that being said, 5 people are like nature. It's a number of nature. A number like the 5-point star. So it deal with all of the aspects of your being, you know. So as we move on, number 6, those who are born on the 6th, let's start right here. It's timestamp. Those who are born on the 6th is very important because 6 people, ooh, you think of the soul, it's a soul number. So that's why I deal with love. It's a soul number. So you talk the soul a lot. That's what they'll be talking about. Family. What's up, family? They think everyone that's connected to them emotionally in tune, the soul number is Venus. So Venus is Libra and Taurus. So they don't catch the aspect. They can think of it mentally. They don't feel it within themselves. And then they got to really carry it out physically, the Taurus aspect. So everything around them, to them, life is good. So beauty. So they will listen more than any other number because they feel like they're here to help you because you got Virgo in it too, because it got the six month, which is Gemini, but also the 6th house, which is Virgo. But also it deal with Venus, which is both Libra and Gemini. So just give you an idea of what number 6 represents. So now, which is Venus and Mercury, but Venus ruled it, even though Mercury is the co-planet, which means it assists Venus. So that being said, now you understand why this number is so smart, have mental telepathy, and they empaths. They're very empaths and like to help and serve people, and they counsel, advise. They're here to aid, support, help and serve, spread the consciousness, spread the light to people. So they like to heal people, nurses, your doctors. This are the number. Those who about family, the home life, this are the number. Research about family, knowing about family, this is the number 6. And 6 is a soul number, so your soul essence. So we talk about the soul, these are the people. So like this video right now as I speak and share, because we're going to continue this journey. Because number 6 people are your soul beings. You talking the light beings. You talking the third eye that'll deal with the 6 vortex. So these are your people who knows. You can't lie to these people. They can see through you. So the thing about these people, they can be your clairvoyants, your seers, but also telepathy or the transfer, like whatever you think of, they might pick that up, or they might, or vice versa. So this is very powerful vibration. So they can feel stuff in their body. So they empaths. They can feel your pain. They know what's up. So psychic empaths, these are your people. Your healers, these are your people. We're talking about your counselors, your guides, these are your people. Number 6 people, 6 souls, 6 souls, 6. So, you know, the color blue and stuff like that, any shades of blue, they deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Also green, your pink color, because they would love, the love vibration. So they look beautiful. 6 people, 6, 9s, and 1s. That's some of the most beautiful people there is. Also 7s. 6, 1, 6, 7s, and 9s. Some of the most beautiful people there is. Hear me out. These numbers, 1, 6, 7s, and 9s, is some of the most beautiful people there is. So 6 is very beautiful. It deals with beauty. It's Venus. Think of it. Talking about beauty, I bet you see a lot of people, when you look at it, what you got to do, you got to observe and look at these models and look at people in general, your celebrities who are beautiful, and see if they got number 6 in their natal chart. If they don't, see if they got Libra or Taurus as a rising, a moon, or a sun. Then you'll know. They're going to have some type of Venus effect. Venus is planet of beauty, charm, and love. So 6 are very charming, beautiful. They will have all these traits. And Mercury is thoughts. So they will hear you out. They deal with like not taking up for anybody's thoughts, like to hear everybody's perspective and see what they come up with. You know what I'm saying? So create new thoughts, you know. So this is what Mercury do. They like to think, they like communicates. This is how they connect. They're social. 6 are social gathering, you know, going thing to deal with people. Being in the media, they like to do that. Entertain, they like to be liked it. They like to be loved it. So this is basically it. Now you know. 6 is a very powerful number, you know, vibration. Who look fly, who fresh, who got swagger, who come with their own way of talking, the little slango or lingo, the way they speak. You know what I'm saying? Now you understand people who have this number, why they talk like they talk. So just look at these numbers and look at your family and see if they got these numbers. And then you understand. And this is the core. Most people identify with the day they're born on. So that's why y'all should share this more than anything. I know that path is it, but this video here It's for the core, those the day you're born on. This can have a lot of effect, a major impact of your attitude number and your life path number. So now you know. So number 6 people is very powerful. They deal with sex because you take the I out, put the E there, sex. So now you understand, beautiful people. Sex, love, beauty, charm. And so, boom. They want to find that ideal partner because it's all about love. Once they find that partner, they'll cut everybody else off. Unless they're on the downside, because they could be players and playboys. They can act like the devil. Because this could be like on the upside, they could be godly. On the downside, they could be like the devil. And they could be religion. On the upside, it could be spiritual and very sacred, you know. So with that being said, it's very powerful. 6 is a very powerful number. So those who are born on the 6th, there's a great impact. And they will achieve because they go-getters. 2s, 4s is go-getters, and 1s is go-getters. 9s is go-getters. So these are numbers that it's go-getters. I can't forget the 8. The 8s are go-getters. So now you understand. They could be dreaming though. On the downside, they could be the one who not a go-getter. They could be lazy. They could be inconsistent. They could be the one who be a follower who worship people, who worship things. You know what I'm saying? On the downside, they could be the one who worship people. Always idolize people. Always want to be liked by people. Because they deal with a sign. This 6 is a number that like to be liked. You know what I'm saying? This is a number, a vibration that like to be liked and loved it. But once they master it, they don't care about who liked them because they know that they're doing the right thing. This deal with morals. They deal with doing the right things, integrity. So these people won't have integrity and morals. Now, moving on. To you who born on the 7th. You're a very spiritual being. You can identify with my life path 7. So you're born on the 7, this is going to definitely impact you. I know a lot of people born on the 7, they like to be isolated. They don't care about being to themselves. So this is why this have great impact. Because I'm a life path 7, but those who born on the 7 have more impact than my life path 7 because my birth number is 9. So I like to really socialize. I seen 7s who born on this day who really carry out that because it's within them. This is their inner self. This is their emotions. And they like to be themselves for real. They like when like say like when the kids get grown, right? They like when the kids leave the nest, lead, and they like to be to themselves. They don't mind that. They have fun by themselves. They entertain themselves. 7 is a very spiritual number. It's very spiritual vibration. So those who are born on the 7, spirituality be a part of their life. If they like it or not, they'll feel in tune, at least spiritual with their environment wherever they live. Comfortability is part of their spirituality. Not only that, like being in their thoughts, in their minds. This is spiritual to them. Being able to think freely with nobody intercepting. These are very blunt people who chop things down. They can be very rebellious too of your thoughts because they think they're the smartest thing in the world. They always think their way is better. I know with this number. So with this number here, there is psychically in tune because they have psychic dreams. I'm thinking of all the people I know who born on the 7 or the 16 or 25th. So with that being said, some 7 people are very powerful people. They're very psychic. They got all the gifts. They in tune with energy. They in tune with vibration. So they will go through things like arthritis. They will go through things like things that deal with their bones because they got to eat right. They got to do everything spiritual. Eat right, think right, everything, drink right. If they don't, as long as they have a spiritual aspect with great faith and trust and spirit of God, you might not even know that they honor the source, that they give all love to God. But you might hear them every now and then if you stay with them. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, I ain't know they. Yes, they got it in them. Constantly think of that. They just don't reveal everything because they know it's within themselves. So they like to tune within. They like to go within. So when they watch movies, these people are very creative. They can pick up your character, his character, and create characters of what they see, of what they know, of what they feel. Because they feel energy constantly. So they separate themselves from different environments. They don't feel like doing this, don't feel like doing that. So people got cells, you must listen to them. When they say they don't feel like going to events and then your family member, listen to them and see what their birth number is. And once you see what their birth number is, then you understand why. You understand why. Master Glam say, damn. You'll see why. So because these people who has number 7, they mind stay spiritual, stay divine. If not divine, they at least gonna have like whatever they believe in gonna have power. whatever they believe in. It could be money. It could be anything. It could be a ghost. It could be whatever they believe in. It could be religion. It could be whatever. It's gonna have power because they're gonna give it power. Because the thing about seven people, they got to feel spiritual to survive in this world. Because they already feel like they don't belong here. Because they feel like they're the smartest thing on earth, or nobody can feel them. And to some people, sevens are weird. So this it's the Neptunian vibration. So they can feel everybody pain and emotions, and they always thinking about people. How they mess up a lot? They think about people a lot. They always mind be on people problems. Then they keep your mind on people problems. I know a lot of people with sevens who mind always stuck on people problems, and that's why they be down and out all the time. It's not a good vibration to have if you don't master it, because these people can become sick and don't know where their sickness come from. Sevens be sick, they don't know where their sickness come from. It'd be like the odd sickness, like what kind of sickness they have. You know, they come and they disappear. So, but when they pray or put affirmations into the universe, I say affirmations, more spiritual, in tune. Once they're spiritual tune, they win, they heal, they become healers, good psychics, and they become the best. And nobody can stop these people because they're super creative. Their mind is very powerful, very sacred. It's one of the most sacred numbers, 7s, 16s, 25s. How can you stop that? Their mind strictly about the, I mean, this number is strictly about the mind and spirituality. So how can people stop this number? You know, this is what they're here to do, is put the truth out there. They're here to dissect things, the cold things, and they don't believe everything. They question everything. I know a lot of sevens, they question all the time. I'm like, I'm tired of these questions. I'm a life path seven. I question people a lot. They tired of me. So you already know those who born on the seven, you know how powerful it is? Shoot, you know, this is more powerful than this have impact on your life path number. It help you get to your life path number because your life path is your life purpose, what you're here to do. So, but it's also part of your personality and everything else. So, but your impact number is the day you're born on. They impact everything. You see people mostly carry out that in the early age to the later age, but more in the later age, your life path number take over more in your later age. So attitude number is your attitude number. That's just your attitude, the surface number. But what override that is the day you're born on impact that. So sevens people can be very kind of like, they seem shy, but they're not shy. They don't like speak to all type of people. They're very picky, and they can be very critical of people. You give it like a Virgo field with Neptune mixture, but also sort of like Scorpio. But these people are very powerful. It's the moon. It's moon. It's really seven is really a moon and Neptune number, but they give you a little bit of Virgo feel to it because they can be very critical because they know too much. They like, chop things down by people. These people ain't right because they such, and they always trying to fix people's problems, like and solve problems. They like mysteries in life. These people like to watch stuff that other people don't watch. So they like mysteries. They watch all types of stuff. You be like, ooh, they watch that. And a lot of people don't want to even watch what they watch. It's exciting. They're like, ooh, wow. These people are exciting now. They very exciting. They very exciting. They watch stuff like you be like, the average people don't even watch, you know. And so their minds are scientific. Researchers, the best researchers, selling some of your best researchers. They got time for it. You would love to be around seven. Once they balance and they right, they be life of party. They ain't gonna give you too much. It's like a balance with them. They deal with balance because you understand they represents Libra too, seventh house. So they deal with love, but water overtake that. Neptune overtake that. So you gotta understand that. Then because you got all these, so that is part of this vibration. Seven is the number itself. But you gotta understand what element overtake that. Water. Because you got the moon and you got Neptune. So Libra is just the air. So boom. So this makes them a good thinker and look at all perspectives and be able to dissect the cold things in a greater way. Neptune go deep in the water, deep in the Scorpio, but on a spiritual level. You see? So these people here are very psychic. They can see what's up. They can feel what's up. They know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Your mediums. Some of the best mediums born on the 7th. They have psychic dreams. If they're not into that, they're going to feel the effect through their psychic dreams anyway, or they're going to live by intuition without knowing it. I know a lot of people live by intuition who have the number 7 in my family. I said, oh, they got fire intuition. They don't even know. You see? Some don't even know. But they're going to live by it. 7 going to live by intuition naturally, you know? And they have psychic dreams. I know a lot of them have psychic dreams, like always have nightmares. They're on the downside. Or They can be able to see the dream vividly. These are your 7 people who are born on the 7th. Now, those who are born on the 8th, because we know that 7 represents spirituality, right? We got to get to the eighth in a minute. 7 represents spirituality. It represents your divine self, your inner self. It represents you being an old soul. When you come into this world to be spiritual, to dissect and to know yourself. It deal with know thyself. It deal with God. It deal with nature. It deal with spirituality. So we know 7 deal with that, right? And 7 deal with mastery and expert of anything. So anything the 7 touch, it will master. And when 7 masters something, it will be good at. So these are your sages, your spiritual masters, your spiritual teachers, spiritual healers. This is the numbers, the source, 7. But also it's within them, so they really feel effects more than anyone. They really feel like they're different and they're from another planet than anyone. So 7 need to dissect. They need books. They need literature. They need something to break down. They need people to break down. They like to know what makes a person tick and how they think. These are your 7s. So they be your psychologist type of energy, you know. So they know the mind. You can't trick a 7. So they can read you like a book. So don't try a 7. If you get in a relationship with a 7, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Deal with the feet. So a lot of them have beautiful feet or messed up feet, either one. But they would like the feet and deal with the pineal glands in the back of the side of their head. Pineal gland, the crown. So a lot of stuff, they will see the light in their head. Those who spiritual will see light flare in their head and they will feel it in their body. Because the light will help them heal their whole body. Because it was 7. So these are your natural healers, you know. I'm as a light path 7, I see light in my head. But I got 9 that help me, to aid me. So we're going to get to 9 in a minute and all that there. So 7 people are very spiritual people, very divine, and they're here to dissect the code and share their wisdom with the world, share their truth with the world, and to teach healing, and also to get to know themselves better and to know, feel the divine within themselves and be an example of divinity, be an example of the source. They're here to do that. Everything must be spiritual with these people. Everything they do, spirituality. They must not fight physically, but fight more spiritually. With words, I speak it to this. Somebody body, you say, Spirit, I'm one with you, such. I'm the source. And mix the elements. Take your herbs. They here to work their magic. They here to do their thing. And they see the things happening when they speak something, when they say something, because their word is very important. They are your master of knowledge type people, 7s. Yeah. If someone appear to know, be a know-it-all, but they don't really know. Someone actually is a know-it-all and really know. So it depends on what side they is, you know. Once they know themselves, these are your best healers, teachers, everything, you know, in the world. They deal with mastery, expertise. These are the ones you want to go to because they want to have more knowledge than any other number. When dealing with knowledge, when dealing with information, they give you so much information and details. So the films, the arts, you know, writing is something that they perfect with ease. Details on things, you know. I'm like Pastor, so you know how I do, you know. So your 7 people are very spiritual. This is one of them when you talk about spirituality. This is what you better look for. 7. But now moving on to 8. So if 7 is spiritual and it's Neptunian and 8 is Saturn and Uranus, you know, Saturn rule over number 8, but the co-planet is Saturn, but also the 8th month, which is the sun, but also the 8th house, which is Pluto. Pluto deal with power. 8. Go ahead and like this video right now, because I'm about to get deep. If Pluto represents power, Scorpio, the 8th house. And this is a Capricorn vibration that overruled it, but it got all the co-planets, the sisters to help it. It got Pluto, it got Uranus, it got Leo. How powerful can this be? You see how powerful this is? The light, the dark, and Saturn is the dark also, but also the higher mind, which is Uranus. Very powerful vibration here. It got a lot of fire in it because it got Leo. It got Leo. Oh, Pluto, which is water. Uranus and Saturn. Okay, so it got all the elements. It got all the elements, all 4 elements. So with that being said, you see air, fire, earth, and water, because each planet represents that on that scale, as far as what we know. So to let you know that Capricorn is over this number. So deal with mastery. So if Neptune 7 has seven has Neptune in the spiritual, so 8 would be the manifestation of that. These people love material stuff. They like to feel it. They like to manifest it. So these people are very earthy. So these are hard workers who really want to see evidence of this right here. So they deal with the manifestation of what 7 is. 7 is people who can master things with dealing with thought and dealing with spirit. 8 is those who master the earthly plane, having things, knowing how to get things, knowing how to manifest things. So the 8 is equal to O's. They equal. Higher self, lower self, 2 O's. When they ain't higher self and lower self, they go down. They be too earthy and too material. But when they balance with the spirituality, add spirituality number 7 to it, they become very powerful. Very powerful. Because they're already earthly. 8 is an earthly number, but it holds all the elements. I say, wow. 8 people are very dominant, very persistent, very ambitious. They come with whatever goal to achieve. They want to achieve. They're going to achieve. Nobody going to stop at number 8 to do anything. They can start at the lowest, but they will climb the ladder. They deal with climbing like the goat. They deal with moving up the ladder. They deal with elevation. They deal with making money. They deal with finances. They deal with having things. So number 8 is very powerful, very sacred. So we talk number 8 people. You're talking about power. You're talking about money. You're talking about transformation. You're talking about rebirth. You're talking about healing. You're talking about the arts. You're talking about culture. You're talking about the traditions. You're talking about stuff like that. So there's 8 people deal with healing. They are like your master healers with the hand. Crafty hands, mechanical hands, earthly hands. Put things together, fixing things. Number 8 help build you or destroy you. This is a build or destroy number. So they can help people or they can destroy people. They can help society or they can destroy the society. So that it's to help them build number. So it's very powerful, very sacred. Talking about financial, talking about prosperity, talking about money. These are just the number 8. So you think about the figure 8 body of a woman. This is number 8. Very powerful. Number 8 is the foundation of producing a better life. They're the foundation of building corporations, expanding communities, and making things grow and elevate in prosperity. So number 8 is a prosperous number. So number 8, very sacred. They know how to run organizations, so they're natural leaders. So they're natural leaders. They're naturally, powerful. So these are your mediums. Some of them could talk to spirits. Yeah. Very psychic when it comes to the earthly plane, physical empaths. Mostly with physical empaths and psychic media where they can actually talk to spirits because they hold all the elements. So these are the ones who will give you herbs for healing, give you something like sell gemstones, sell spiritual stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Burn incense. These are your number 8. Burn sage, all that there. These number 8s. Number 8s people do stuff like that. These are pretty much your material manifestors. Whatever they visualize, your visionaries is number 8 people. They have money. A lot of 8s I know, they have more money than the people they be around. The people who they be around, them 8 people who I know, they have more money than everybody around them. They have better positions too, like general manager, or they own their own businesses. I know a lot of 8s who own their own businesses, or they get good money. That is basically it. The 4s and 8s. 4s I seen like I got an aunt, she a number 4. And boy, she worked like 3 jobs. This sort of also like 4s and 8s do stuff like this. 6 can do that too. But 8s definitely are the ones who about leadership and management. You know what I mean? So this is very powerful. They're ambitious. They will accomplish. They're not going to stop them. And they have patience to move up the ladder. They are disciplined. So these are people who can be very cruel, but very holding a grudge type people. When you get into something with them, they can hold a grudge. So these people are the type, for example, I got to use this the lower frequency level. They can work in a bar and move their way up to be the bar on that same club or on that same bar. They could be like, the women could be strippers and she'll become something higher. You know, so on many clubs, you see, stuff like that. They're all about status with them. They don't stay in one spot. They want to grow. They want to improve whatever they have. They want to elevate. So 8 people are very calm on the surface, but very serious minded. They're serious about what they have, so it's like black and white. It's like it is with practical, so and they use their practical intelligence more than anything. So it's all about problem solving with these people. They finding solutions. They ain't with that crying and all that there. They want to find solutions to things. So 8 people are one of the best to have. When you talk about fortunate, you talking about wealth. Truth about 8, I know a lot. I know. Look at the people who you're around. Master Glam said real Saturn, like, yeah, Capricorn, Saturn, like, so disciplined people, people who professional, like 6 like to be professionals too, but 8 is another professional number, very professional, like, these people. Like 7s like to be the expert and professors, of course. So 8 like to manifest whatever the 7 thinks spiritually or on a spiritual level. 8s want to manifest that. See, 8s deal with mastery too. The 8s deal with mastery or what it learned, with experience. They go through hardship. They go through a lot of hardship when dealing with earthly things, material things, money, uh, cars, houses, financially, and also it's body issues and things like that. Earthly things, physical. Like 7 deal mostly with the spiritual thing. They go to things to learn about spirit. 8s do more with the earthly. So we're talking 8 people. They're reliable and trustworthy. You can trust them. When they say something, that would it be. Unless they're on the downside. They're on the downside, they're greedy, they don't care, and they're trying to deceive you out of money. It's all about money. They can be violent, vicious, but also they can be a victim of robbery. People robbing number 8s because they got a magnetic aura. They glow. They got charisma. Very powerful flow. Like 7s got charisma, 8s got it in the earthly way where they always looking fresh. They're going to look the best. They're going to have the expensive things, expensive gifts, expensive house, expensive this. They're going to look very fly. So these are number 8. Financial security means a lot to these people, being financially stable. So now, number 9s. Number 9. I don't know how to do it. Number 9, my number. 9, my number. 9. So, we born on the 9th, or the 18th, the 27th, but strictly the 9th. Like me. Oh, see the vibration raised on number 9. This ain't light power 9, but this can identify with that. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're born on the 9th, you can listen if you're light power 9, identify with you, but it's more of inner self 9. It's the day you're born, I have more impact on your life path to help you reach your life path. So why I can reach my 7 easily, why I can carry it out easy. The big bold, number 9. The last number of completion, like your moon phases. Think of the number 9. When you think of the full moon completion, or you think of completion of the dark moon, think of number 9. When you see number 9, let me give you an example of number 9, so I get an idea. Pluto, Scorpio is over this vibration. Also Mars, the warrior planet, Mars. Pluto, 2 strongest planets is over this. Pluto and Mars is over number 9. Then you got the co-planets of what? The 9th house, Sagittarius. And what else? The 9th month, Virgo. Just give you an idea of the number 9. A lot of fire in here, ain't it? Sagittarius are Aries and water, Pluto. So, just give you an idea of number 9. People, the big, the strong, the bold, the humanitarians. But when you see number 9, they're very acceptors of people, places, and things. Let's talk about the 9 itself. Because it ain't the zodiacs to make the numbers make themselves. So that's why they got the 9th month. They got the 9th house. So we talk the 9 vibration. It carries a frequency that deal with universal love, like my kinky hair, number 9 shape. When I cut them, you see a number 9 squirrel. It deal with spiral energy. So it's spiritual itself. It deal with completion. So they will have a universal mind, those who have number 9, universal thinking, universal ways. This is the most accepted numbers than any other number. They accept you no matter what you are. If you look like this, if you look like that, number 9s accept you. They don't care. Master Glam say fire. That's right. Number 9s is most fiery than anything and most vibrant than anything and very crunk and the most bold and strong number. If you're light power 9, you understand. Because I know people light power 9, they fighters. See, I got cuts all on my head, cuts on my hand. You can't see my head, but I got cuts for real. I'm not playing. I got cuts right my lip. I got cuts. Where my arm at? This no, that ain't it right there. Yeah, that's it right there. You can't see. Got cuts right there. Fighting. Nines are fighters. They fight almost every day, and they love it. Nines love drama. Nines are the ones who be the ones your best protectors, bold, strong, fighting. They like drama. Even when I'm spiritual, I like drama. So that's why they say, when I look it up and I research, they say number 9 people are spiritual minded, but it's still aggressive and spiritual minded and argumentative. So nines can be very argumentative and they can love drama. They can love fighting. They're gonna fight emotionally, mentally, all around. So number 9 can fight in every space and overcome any obstacle because it's a very powerful number. So these people here also can be like an animal. I was like an animal stage. Well, you don't care. You run in the hotel and grab people's stuff and run. You do all type of stuff. I used to do all type of stuff. All type of stuff. From shooting to robbing to nines don't care. Your most dramatic people say, "Sir Daddy, why you Yeah, nines are freaky too. Nines are freaky too. But I ain't doing that on here with this person says, "Sir Daddy," with Chinese right. I don't understand this Chinese right, and somebody gonna hit that off anyway. But nines are freaky people. Nines are high vibrational. They got to have sex. Sex is very important to number 9 people because it's like the center point of their life. Sex is because nine is high energy. Like I'm hyper. I'm very hyper. Those who know me, I'm very hyper, very explosive on the downside, and I learned to control myself. So nine will be some of the smartest people out of all numbers because it holds all numbers. I got the 1 in me, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in me. And the single. So, okay, the 7 already mastered the mind, right? The 6 been in the community. The 7's already mastered the mind. The 8 already manifests everything, wealth. Now the 9 want to give back. The 9 want to give everything that they have, some very giving. You kept the Virgo energy of serving. 9s want to serve you, help you, and give to you. That's probably why I'm a Virgo moon. But 9s want to give. And that probably got a lot of water in me too. So 9 want to give, 9 want to nurture you. 9s are very caring, they're very emotional, they're very strong emotion, they're very big spirit. So 9s are very powerful. The clairsentient, like number 2, number 9 can feel what's up. And they know what's up. So claircognizance, they got all the psychic gifts of a number 7, and they got all the healing gifts of a number 8. But you got to tap into these energies to really have it, or some people have it naturally, like I've been intuitive. I didn't know the word. I didn't know that. I listened to my intuition more than my intelligence, but I did. But I've been a hard head and stubborn and listen to my intuition and prove people right. And I always been right. They always say, "I know." When they say, "You're right, you're right, you're right," I told them something, and they be like, "You're right, you're right, you're right." How you knew that? Man, connect to the heart, intuition. So 9 people are very powerful people. They're very spiritual too, but 9 more about an action type. They don't want to sit there like a number 7 and dissect, so they're more social. So 9 like to also love what the number 7 love, which is sometimes to be alone, but number 9 also need people to socialize with and kick it with. How number 9 rests like a number 7, but number 9 socialize like number 8 or 6, and they're socialize, and kick it. So they need both worlds. So I call number 9 more ambivert. You can't really classify number 9, so more neutral. It has all the elements. Number 9 do what they want and what they please. They can be the judge. They can be anything they want to be, but it's a strong vibration. So these people can be your military generals. You want people to go to with number 9 to be your karate experts, your boxers. Look at the chart. You see a lot of boxers like Muhammad Ali with number 9s. If you don't, it might be his attitude number, or it might be somewhere in his birth chart. And the day he born on, number 9. But I know he's 7, like Path, Muhammad Ali. And that's why he talk how he talk. He talk so smooth. You listen to his interviews. He talks so in rhythm, and you be like hypnotized. Because that's number 7. Number 9 also has the vibration. See, number 9 helped me reach my 7 easily. Because number 9 is a warrior number. Help me get there, overcome any obstacle, anything. And make me more social, number 7, than any number 7. Like, I've been talking to people online for like 6, 7 hours straight. I can just flow like I'm flowing without stopping. And this is number 9. Number 9 is the most communicative, the most sexual, the most sensual, the most some of everything that you name of on any level. You only reason you won't see number 9 in the porn industry. You see a lot of them in there, but you see more number ones and those like threes and fives. Is because threes and fives is wild outwardly. Number 9 has wisdom. Number 9 is wilder than all them numbers, but it's on the low. Number 9 is wilder than all the numbers if they choose to. They might live by their wisdom more than anything. They're wild, because they have more discipline. Number 9 is your disciplined warriors. Look at number 8. Look at number 7. Look at all these numbers. Now we're going back to number 1. We talking about the number 9, which is 10. So now, number 9 people are very powerful. So share, like this video. It's nobody get realer than this. Number 9 gonna break the Richter scale, Number 9 people. You want to mess with the number 9. So tell me about is Phoenix the bird. Your 9 got that energy, that fiery energy. That energy. Number 9 people fight for you and they do anything to accomplish their objective. They can be very serious and very emotional and very explosive because they hold a lot within themselves. And they're very accepting of you, him, or her. They don't care if you're a Muslim. Mr. Glenn, somebody to delete your message. See, they got a new thing that nasty delete people's messages, and I don't know what do that. I don't delete them. But 9 people, the 9 people, I think the computer do that. I don't know why YouTube have computers monitoring us like that. We should be able to do our own. And that'd be the best thing. Number 9 people, staying on point. If you're born on the 9th, if you have the 18, you have the 27, you understand me. 18, 27, number 9. This the orders, number 9. I'm born on the 9th, October the 9th. So 9, you're born on the 9th, date. You have this energy. You're very powerful, very effective, very warrior, very fun-loving. Yeah, we like to party. Who have all that energy, who hyper, number 9. Who got that deep hyper voice, crank up anybody, motivate anybody, number 9s. Who love to be around people and socialize with people and let us see people do good with the humanitarian spirit, the number 9. Who like to counsel you and guide you, who the most knowledgeable, number 9. Who stay on their knowledge, the light bringer, like the Hemet card. Hemet card deal with the Virgo energy. Cause I got the book that deal with the Hemet and the tarot or tarot card reading, number 9. So just give you an idea of the number 9. Number 9 is very powerful, very strong vibration. They've been here before. Old souls, come here to help, to give, to serve to you. That's what number 9 love to do. They give and don't want nothing in return. Like other them might want something in return, but number 9 people don't want nothing in return because they make you feel good, But it's for us to also receive too from others and stop blocking our fortune. I don't like to say blessing, I like to say fortune. So don't block our fortune, and we win. So I done had people tell me, say, you done gave so much to us at this mental health program I go to, because I was just like them, like under mental health, very off the chain, and all this stuff is schizoaffective and going through whatever they're going through. Even though I don't believe I am that illness they say I am, but I know that I'm not the illness. I always tell people that you're not your illness. So when I overcame all that, they're like, wow, this dude powerful. Now I be helping people. Volunteer, help people, show them how to work the computer, and I help a lot of people came out their coma, So number 9 people are healers. The healers, they like to be around communities where they help people. But when you look at Pisces Midheaven, they will say that they deal with the mental institution. They deal with like helping people. They deal with like stuff like that. So you would never think that I was like that. But number 9 people are very powerful people and they help with that. They naturally got this psychic gift is naturally in them. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they activate it. Because they stay on the go, they stay active. So sometimes them they got to calm down, calm their mind. Their mind is on fire. Their intellect is always researching, always dissecting, always decoding. Scientific mind. Coming up, they're genius, philosophers of the world. 9s, humanitarian souls, counselors, advisors, surgeons, military generals, warriors, number 9s. Don't break. Number 9, stand on what they stand on. Number 9 people will die for a cause. As long as they ain't martyrs like number 6s, number 9 can rise. Now, as I speak of all these Numbers I speak on. Sooner or later, I'm gonna go shortly on the other numbers because you don't got the basis of what your number is. So if you got number 11, you got to look at number 2. You got number 12, you got to look at number 3. So like so forth. Then the basis of your number. But I'm still gonna go down and do all the numbers. So number 9 people are very strong, willpower. So what's in me is very powerful motivation to help me easily reach that 7. Because I feel like I can overcome anything while I was uplifting people, giving them confidence. But number 9, very emotional. They can be on the downside, and number 9 can crash out and don't care, fight everyone, step on everyone. I stepped on everyone and everything. When I got mad, people felt the wrath. Number 9 can destroy the whole community on the downside, but also bring them back. So number 9 also might remind you of the scale a little bit, where they the judge, a lawyer, good personality, good people, very sensitive, very easygoing people. Even though they're easygoing, you'll be amazed when they snap and how powerful magnetic they is, and how strong they is. They might look beautiful and young. Because they deal with beauty. They like beauty. They like everything to feel good. So the best way to talk to a number 9 person is very soft. Don't talk hard. They're already aggressive, so don't talk so hard. If they don't show their aggressiveness, they got it within them. So talk kind of soft to these people. You talk all type of tone, they're gonna talk, they're gonna give you that talk back in words, because they're already that. They're already that warrior. No matter if it's a male or female with number 9. So these people are already strong. So they're very emotional, very intelligent, very creative. This is a creative number. So they want to express themselves in creative ways, music, arts, culture, do things that feel good to their soul, harmony, pleasure. Sex is part of their vibration. So they're going to talk about sex more than any other number. Sixes and nines going to talk about sex, like 6, 9, your sixes and your nines. Sevens are also on that frequency. But nines definitely, because 7 deal with the increase system. It deal with like how the energy flow. Deal with energy itself, the vortex, 7 vortex. 7 going to be on that level too. Neptunian, Pluto, and the moon, all water signs definitely. I'm just give you a reason why I stress water signs, these numbers, so you get an idea of what these numbers represents. So the 9 and 7 is what it is, 9 itself, without the planets. But we think it is, they're gonna be sensual, they're gonna be sex, they're gonna like harmony, they're gonna like peace, they're gonna like pleasure, they're gonna like art, they're gonna like culture. They're gonna deal with beauty, they like things to flow right. If nothing don't flow right, they're gonna be a sign of justice like the number 6. The 6 gonna turn around. When you turn around, you get a 6. So now, see, numbers don't lie. That's right. Master Glam. This is the true Master Glam. This is the true Master Glam. When I say that, I think that numbers are more accurate than astrology, even though astrology is accurate too. It's because everybody I read, their 3 numbers, it's accurate. It's accurate. Everybody I read, look at their attitude number. Like my attitude number 1. You got strong personality, playful, joy, Leo. Think of number 1, attitude. So now we're doing like the day you're born on. I don't care what nobody say. By me testing out things, that's what I do as a life path 7, test out things. My conclusion is the quickest way to read somebody is through their numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a whole lot with numbers. People just think it's just a few traits. It's a lot with numbers. Colors, different colors, certain auras, your health, all that deal with numbers. Everything deal with numbers. So you look at the clock, the time. So numbers are very important to me. I guess I can relate number comes 7. 7 deals with numbers, But also 9, the synonym. We talking the synonym number, which is 9. 9 deal with that too. So we talking 9, because you understand, 9 got Virgo in it. You got Virgo deal with math, deal with numbers. Mercury deal with math, numbers. So it's a pre-mathematics. But then it got Sagittarius in it. It will always expand. Then 9 will always grow. So I deal with the universal mind. 3s is universal mind. It's universal. So 9s with the 3 in it, which is Sagittarius, you get the universal mind. Boom. Here you have it. Just imagine you got 3 and 6, which give you 9. 3 is what? Gemini house. 6 is the Virgo house. Add it together, get 9. The 3rd month is what? Pisces. And the 6th month is what? Gemini. And you get 9. Now just imagine all of this here, We're gonna get to the double numbers in a minute, you know what I'm saying? But I'm showing the power of how numbers work. Numbers is very powerful. And I'm gonna show you how double numbers work. We're getting on that on the next stage in a minute. You say I follow Veda astrology. That's cool. Whatever you follow, whatever works for you. But one thing I know for sure, high star, the numbers don't lie. Master Glam tell the truth. And once you learn like what the numbers represent, you can read anybody. Say, oh, that's why they act like they act. Look on the upside and downside. You can't just look on the upside. Because if they're not on the upside, they're on the downside. So that's how it works. So now with this being said, them nines are the people you want to be with you, humanitarian researchers, scientists, mind, they deal with metal, steel. They will be fighting a lot. They have cuts on their arm, cuts on their head like me, cuts on the lips, but they fight a lot. You know what I'm saying? They'll be the one who get shot a lot, or shooting at people, violent, deal with fire, firecrackers, burns. Nines are bold, so they're gonna try all type of stuff. They don't bar none type people. Or they on the downside being fearful. So that being said, very paranoid and stuff like that there. But these are definitely fighters and very warriors, spiritual warriors, psychic warriors, right here. Humanitarians who want to help you, who want to see you heal, want to see you grow, want to help elevate you. These are number 9 people. So with that being said, spiral, like spiral energy. So now number 10. Let's move on to number 10 people. Now we're about to shorten it up a little bit because we got to move. This how this work. When you got double numbers, you look at number 1 that I spoke earlier, then will be your traits, right? But you add a 0 on. Number 10, this will be special because it deal with completion in metaphysics. It deal with all the body parts in metaphysics. So the 0, you add a 0, deal with the womb. Everybody come from the 0, sacred womb, right? So give you intuition, give you the God force or nature force, life force, that add to the 1. So this is a balance. You got the female energy and you got the masculine energy. So you see number 10 be a number of fortune, wealth, but also number 10 is people who highly psychic, highly intuitive, and all about love, all about joy. It could deal with light and darkness. So they don't care about talking about the darkness or the light side. They talk about both sides, the good or the bad. However, they're more balanced. They're more not good, more not bad. They're more balanced. So they're going to talk their ish, but they're also going to be cool and calm, but they're also going to be good. They can read you like a book. Don't try them. So because you got 1 and 0. 0 going to add that force to it. More powerful leadership for them. So what the 0 going to do is going to elevate that 1. It's going to make them more powerful, more in tune with the inner self, more about spirituality, more about where they come from, more about the hood, more about who they are, because it's a very powerful number. Yeah, that's you, Master Glam, 10. So they can be more motivated to accomplish whatever goal and whatever objective, and more ambitious and have that drive. These people are going to be more career oriented, because the 10th house, you think of Capricorn. You're right. You say you're a Capricorn moon. Okay. 10 represents what? The 10th house, Capricorn. 10th month, Libra. So they can be stylish, flamboyant, and be into the love factor, feeling sensual with themselves, be in tune with themselves. Love is very important. Family is very important. Those they love, they're going to protect, they're going to be with, they're going to love, they're going to nurture, they're going to care for, they're going to counsel, they're going to guide, they're going to be with, they're going to have fun with their family. So, but they can be very narcissistic on that side. But we're not talking about narcissistic because it's number 10. So we can go higher, push them higher forward to bring the light to you, to be a musician, to magic, to cope, to knowledge, to hitting, knowledge that you don't know. Because 0 deal with secrets. Force is a secret code in the universe, powerful. They keep going. So the people got the will to help the 1. So with that being said, the darkness helped the sun. Did I just say that? The darkness helped the sun. See, Dan, that's crazy. I'm Gemini 3rd, the king. Yeah, Libra. You gonna see all that fit. All this gonna seem crazy. I had said the same thing. My whole chart fit all the numbers that I represent. So with that being said, y'all gonna see the match. You can go through all the astrology. You can see all the matches with the numbers. Numbers are very powerful. So if I was you, Master Glam, I definitely would stand on that 10. Get a charm with 10. 10 is the more powerful to help to reach your life path number. Stand on that 10. That 10 is very powerful. It's a fortunate number. Very fortunate, very powerful. It's completion. It's the full completion. I think 9 is completion. 10 is going to new beginnings of what it been through with the 9. So Now we moving on to 10. 10 going to another path. They like new beginning, new people, new things, trying out new things. Creating something new. They already been there before. Through the 9. So this what we dealing with here. Then they in between 10 and 11. 11 is what? The healer. So 10 will have the same type of power, energy, but more fortunate, more about leadership, creating trends and creating new style, new business and new things. So they can get into anything that creates something new, doing things new, career oriented, driven, whatever they accomplish, they can manifest whatever they put their mind to, visionaries, very creative. Now, and very charming, very sexy, and very joyful, very about beauty, about arts, about culture. Now we got to move on. Because we said 10. 10 is very psychic. We know that because double vibrations and plus 0 make it more psychic, more woman that can push that masculine energy. So she's behind that 1. She's going to back that 1 up, be the support of that 1. So psychic energy, but they can be true seers than the regular number 1 because they make it more vibration. So it's good that you read number 1 too, but the 0 will add on to it, give it a force that's like no other. So this will really help them be into whatever they're into and not fear nothing, have scientific mind and joy and beauty and art and accomplish whatever they're trying to accomplish. Whoever number 10 want, they will get just like number 1s. So with that being said, number 11. So those who are born on 11, this is you. Powerful, master vibration. I see Master Glam with the 10 are very powerful. They're fighters. So 1s and 9s are some of the most fighting numbers, and 8s and 4s fighting numbers. 4 is very forceful, so they can be fighters too. 4s can be the ones who like working in funeral homes and stuff that people don't like to do. So with that being said, we're going to number 11. Number 11, the master healers, master psychic. All the psychic energy that number 2 have, number 11 gonna do it better. You understand? It's evil. It's the door. When you see 2 1s parallel with each other, so need balance. There's the justice card and tarot, Libra. So they're going to be more about the scale, justice, arts, culture, but more on a higher frequency. It's going to be Uranus and Libra type energy, which means higher mind, higher frequency. So these people here, since they are some of the most psychic, even higher than the 7, but not better than the 7, or 7 ain't better than it, and it ain't better than 7, it's going to feel it more than any number because high vibrational. Number 11 people is here to heal in every way. Heal through creativity, heal through the arts, heal through whatever they do. It can be sexual because it's many ways you heal. It's more like therapeutic. Therapy. Like number 9s is therapeutic, 7s is therapeutic, 2s therapeutic, and 11s is definitely therapeutic. Therapeutic energy. So number 10, of course, you will be all these devil numbers we going on now. We about to go on now. Number 11 people, you're here to bring healing to some everyone. Come on and like this video right now. If you're in here, get it into the rhythm. I ain't even telling you to subscribe because you know to subscribe. I don't have to tell you that, beautiful people, because you know this is the best Astro Numerologist there is. Did I say that right? I could be an actor too, because I got what attitude number 1. But okay, we're going to 11. You healers. They're here to raise the vibration of others, spread the light to others, bring healing to others. They got hypnosis nature, charming, charismatic, stylish, fly. But healers, when they walk this earth, they don't put to be in pain. On the downside, they can wreck themselves, destroy themselves, too much into this, too much into that, too much into their feelings, too much into their emotion. They want to do nothing. Be lazy, stop, stuck in a rut. They got to stop all that. Can't be like number 6 on the downside. Number 6 on the downside could be stuck in a rut. So you match number 11 people, show your healing vibration. You accomplish more than the regular number 2. You accomplish more than the regular numbers because you got that in you, that drive, that ambitious. This is higher vibration, higher frequency, or you can wreck yourself more than any of them. So you will go through more than the average single numbers. Those are born on 11. But what you go through, you're learning to heal. You're learning to help. You're learning to every way. I see that finger twisted. I see Master Glam. So you're learning to heal people more than other people. So come on, like this video. Subscribe. I'm saying it right. Subscribe. I just started doing all this. I'm trying to learn how to be the best at this. Subscribe, like, and comment. With that being said, because you got the best subscribers right here. Nobody can beat me to fake me. That's number 1 attitude, right? Number 10 attitude, right? Number 19 attitude, right? Okay, let's keep moving. 28 attitude, right? Let's move on. And number 9, attitude, right? Okay, with that being said, um, let's keep doing this, beautiful people, because number 11 is very powerful, very sacred number in the universe, and it's a number of manifestation and a number of magic. So everybody, when they look on the clock, they look at number 11. That means something about to manifest, something about to happen, and the ancestors in your favor. They're with you. So number 11 is very powerful, very sacred, and you carry the ancestors with you. You know, I would put number 11 in everything. You know what I'm saying? I write number 11 all the time. Or wear a chain with number 11. If I was you who born on 11. So that being said, you born on 11, you very analytical, got insight. You go back to number 2 and read some of the more of your traits. Even though you're on the upside, you still carry some of the traits of number 2. Now, since beauty and charm you are, magnetic eyes, hypnosis nature, the way you walk, the way you talk, beautiful, loving, a model, glass shape, looking beautiful. That's you. So now, number 12, number 12, number 12. Those are born on the 12th. Not number 12. Those are born on the 12th. So you born on the 12th, you know, this is number 3. 12/3. So what do the 1 and 2 have to do with the number 3 vibration? Since you're born on the 12th. Well, since you represent number 3, when you add 1 plus 2, you get 3. The 1 will give you the leadership ability. The number 2 will bring a balance, which means leader and the one who behind the scenes. So boom, someone say follower, but I say behind the scenes. So here you got a balance right here. So you're the type of number 3 who has leadership ability, who's very emotionally in tune, who can be clairsentient, but who like to be in your own zone, your own world, but also do your thing. Very powerful, very forceful, because that number 1 going to help put more fire to your 3. So you'll be more Sun conjunction Jupiter type energy. But also, we will see Sun conjunction Jupiter, but you'll see Moon conjunction Jupiter energy, or Moon square Jupiter energy. So boom, you go chaotic, emotionally, wire. You very emotionally go through things. Mostly don't play. Mostly fire. Your emotions, ooh, got that 2 in there. Your emotions don't play. I'm telling you. You got 1 and 2, this don't play. And 3, the father, the mother, and the child. You go through all of that energy. You go through the masculine energy. You're very in tune with intelligent, adventurous, exploring. You also in tune with intelligence, the intellect, the mind, but you're in tune with your intuition. You're in tune with all that. Party go lucky person. Hey, we like that party. Stay on the go, stay on the move, whatever fit your emotion, whatever fit your mind. Yeah, you stay on the go, stay on the move, stay at everybody party, everybody here, everybody there, you everywhere. You need to slow down to get some rest. Number 12, which is 3. Those born on 12. Get some rest, because you're very powerful. Look at number 3. Go back and rewind. Look at number 3 to get the rest of the traits. Because 12 is saying that you definitely are easygoing, friendly, like to motivate people, hype people up, you know what I'm saying? Inspire people, all that. You the life of a party. A lot of 12s I know born on 12, they the life of a party, and they got it going on. I'm talking about they spark things, make things happen, you know, not just rapping, not just capping. And they know people thought. They think quick, move think quick, read you quick like a book, know ya. So, claircognizant type people. 12, 12, 12, 12. 12 is a magical number. I think of 12 12 zodiacs in astrology. That's why. Very powerful people. Now, let's move on to 13. 13 is very sacred. You see that in Freemasonry a lot. Why is it sacred? And they say it represents death. It do. What type of death we're talking about? Death of the old and up with the new. Which means what happened yesterday is yesterday. Now there's something new today. You know what I'm saying? My attitude yesterday, I don't act like yesterday. Now I act something new, improvement, bettering yourself. But also it could be real death. You know what I'm saying? But mostly it's about transformation, life, rebirth. They deal with the elements, you know what I'm saying? Magic. 4 is a magical number. These people be into the magic arts, the hidden, the unknown, right here. Because 13 is a very powerful number. So look at number 4. Go back and rewind it. Go to number 4 to get the full details of 13. Now, as I go on with 13, you got the sun right there. You got Jupiter there. So these people gonna be very fiery within themselves. But they got that 4, the earth to hold that fire. So they be very forceful, very crunk, very excited, like to explore, do things, adventure things, go outside of the box of what their earthly sign is. Because 13. So they're going to try something. They're going to try all type of freaking dicky stuff. Freaking dicky. These freaking dicky people, Let me see what I feel right now. Freaky. But they want to be on the low. They want to keep it on the low. They be professional. They're very good at what they do. Very skilled. Don't care about death. Don't care. They can look at your body and keep moving. Some of them. Some of them can freak out until they learn about death. But anyway, people around them could be dying. If not dying around them, if they're not dying around them, they're going to learn about death. They're going to learn about life. They're going to learn about rebirth. They're going to learn about transformation. They're going to learn about change. They're going to learn about growth. They're going to learn that everything don't stay the same. They're going to learn about all of this. It says, Pale Horse, is he throwing gang signs? You think that? It's magic. It's magic. But anyway, they're going to learn about death. They're going to learn about growth. Say, it don't, I know a 12 person. That's right. We're on 13 now. 13 is a sacred number, very occult, Freemason number. You know why they stand on? Because they deal with foundation. It deal with like being loyal to your foundation, to your hometown, being loyal to your country, being loyal to your family, being loyal to yourself, being loyal to you. So this is a number of loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So these people want to achieve, and they don't achieve a goal. They can be suicidal, want to hurt themselves. So they want to achieve stuff. It's very psychic number. Of course, they are psychics. The intuition's on fire. They know they feel more than anybody else. You know, this is the force. They hold all the four foundations, all the fire within themselves. So the nervous system is all blinking in and blinking out. You know what I'm saying? So the nervous system is wow, anxiety, you know. So these people are very powerful. 13, like not Friday the 13th. It's more powerful than that. That was a taboo. They break taboos of that is that 13 is a very good number. Very good number. Very sacred. Death ain't a bad thing when we talking about spiritual aspects of what death is. Death is just getting rid of what's old, starting what's new. That's helpful. That's will elevate you, you know. So boom. 13 is a very sacred number. So if you write 13, those that have 13 wear a chain that say 13. It just identify with you that one and that three will give you that four. That four corners of the globe, you know, it's the square or the rectangle. So with that being said, you gotta understand how powerful 13 is. It's very powerful, very sacred. You got the sun, you got Jupiter, and you got Uranus and Saturn. How powerful is that? You have all that fire within yourself, very sunny in the inside. A fighter spirit, a powerful spirit who, since it's with the earth plane, you like travel on the earth plane and gardens, building something in your garden, farming, growing stuff, you know, growing cotton, not cotton, growing peas, growing beans, growing fruits, growing stuff, making things grow, making things prosper, having many jobs, always prospering, always in management position, analytical, observing. These are your people. Now, since these people can be, they're not quiet, they can be quiet, but they got to know you. When they know you, they can talk, 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 talk. They can go for days. They're just on the low. They like to keep things secrets. Secrets on the low. Secrets is part of this vibration. They can keep it secret. You can rely on them and you can trust them. They will be there. Because theirs is a fix. This is a fixed 4. 13 is 4, which is fixed. Whatever they fix on, they will be fixed. So that being said, once you understand 13, that 13 people, like 13 likes on here, woof, very powerful. 13 shares, 13 comments. Y'all look at these numbers, look at the share. A lot of times I get 7 shares, 7 likes. But to y'all think it's a little bit, but I'm thinking like it's magical. Like 7s or 9s, 99999. You see, might see 99999, like 9,000, 99999, like that there. So look at these numbers. Y'all gonna think that everything magical. 13 is a number of magic. A number of creating their own magic. Herbs, gemstones, holding stones, telling you about spirituality, telling you about this culture. They're gonna tell you about culture. They're gonna teach culture. Traditions, how they grew up, how they raised. They're very important to these people. Now, 14. Those are born on the 14. 14. Those are born on the 14. 14 or what? Any month. 14 is very sacred, deal with number 5. So, since 14 deal with number 5, see 5 fingers. They're going to grab you. 5 fingers. They talk with their fingers. 5 fingers. They talk with their fingers. They said, why you talk with your fingers, King Lit? because I got the moon in me, which is the moon people talk with their fingers, number twos. And fives can do it too, Mercury, but also that little Sagittarius energy. Jupiter is my first house. Jupiter is my dominant planet in astrology. I want y'all to know that. Neptune too. And the moon. That's seven coming out. But there's a lot of stuff that help me talk my fingers, like, they said crab cancer traits. But that being said, now y'all know when you got the moon, Jupiter, Mercury, you're liable to talk with your fingers or more. At least the moon, Jupiter, and Mercury. Boom. So that being said, he told me he throwing up gang signs. I just talk my fingers. I always did. Always have. Some people just do that. When they talk, their fingers talk. Like, it's natural. I think it's cool. According to what zodiac you got, you will see it. But with that being said, them 14 people, they got the sun and they got Uranus that represent number 5, the higher mind. So the sun connects to the higher mind. So their ego and everything, they shine is based on their perspective and how they think, the higher mind. And Mercury give them that expression. So they're gonna express it what's on their mind. And they're gonna love to hear your thoughts, his thoughts. They're gonna love socialization, they're gonna love connecting people. They do it easy. They can sell a car too well. They got a good talk game. They're very persuasive, very magnetic force when they speak or when they think. So this 14 people born on the 14. Those born on the 14 carry the number 5 energy. So these people are very powerful and very magnetic and very charismatic, and they have mental telepathy. Their intuition is on point, but they can read you. You can't lie to these people because they understand words good. So they don't miss a beat. When you say a word, they know what it means more than any other person. A lot of people be like, "What you said?" Ask another person born on the 14. They'll break it down to you. Yeah, this is what this person said. This is what they mean by it. They got many ways to break it down to give you understanding, him understanding, everybody understanding. You see, even a child understanding. So these are your number 14 people. Now my ear itching. That means, whoo, Corey, you into the knowledge. King Dick, you into the knowledge. I just say my real name, Corey. Yeah, my name, Corey. When I get famous, I'm gonna have to reveal it anyway. But anyway, number 14 people is very powerful. Very powerful because you got to stand. You got the sun connected to rain. You got like Aquarius is the intercept of number 5 because sun conjunction Uranus. That's connected to the Mercury, which is number 5. So these people emotions all over the place. Freedom is very important. Expression. If they don't have freedom, they'll fight for that. And they stay on the go, on the move. So if they're on the downside, you can't really trust these people. You don't know where they at. It could be inconsistent and you can't get them to do a task. But as long as they're on the upside, these people, if they're disciplined, because the 4 can help them be disciplined, they're very powerful vibration. They set a foundation for themselves on how to heal and how to cope with life. Because they're all over the place. They could be on in habits. Have what type of habits, like a person born on 7, like a person who born on certain dates, they could be into habits and stuff, especially, this energy here, because their emotions all over the place. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to escape all negativity, all things that affect their mind or their spirit. So those born at 14, they go through a lot. They feel like they ain't from this world a lot of times, but they are. You know what I'm saying? They got to understand that they are. They just got advanced thinking, advanced souls, they equipped with this intuition that's so fire when dealing with the mind. So knowledge, research, detective work, all that's good for these people. Meditation, very spiritual, being divine, speaking the truth, expressing themselves is very important. On the media, whatever, however they express it, on the radio, television, that's what this deal with. So now, those are born on the 15th. So this deal with number 6. 15 got 1 and 5 together. So this deal with number 6. So the sun and Mercury. So they're gonna be very expressive type of number 6. So all that reveal like what type of 5 you will be, what type of 6 you will be. Like number 6, those who are born on 15 will be the expressive type because got Mercury at the sun, and those who shine. When they speak, people will see their aura because magnetic. Some become magnetic and very stylish and very flamboyant, have many ways of thinking, many ideas. So the third eye is going to be open all the time. The intuition, they'll listen to you, be a great counselor, great guide, and they know what to say and when to say. That type of people they will be who born on the 15th. They're very powerful, very sacred about what they wear, No, it's more about seeing you healed, more about seeing you good. Cause they're the Mercury energy too. So it's more about seeing the best for you, what's good for you. Cause very powerful number, which is 15. 15 is a very powerful number. So these people play with their thoughts a lot, play with ideas a lot, and play with things that deal with expression. They look at social media, movies. They could be into that acting, actress, coaching, music, arts. The good life. But the way they create is from their mind. Their mind means everything. So you must let these people have their thoughts. If you don't, if you block their thoughts off, you have a big fight. And they be very argumentative. They might don't like you no more because you don't let them express themselves freely. Because number 6, so it's all about love in the community, love in the home, love people they love. So they love some of everybody, you know what I'm saying? The way they love is through how they think, through the communication. If they can socialize with you real good, if you easy to talk to, because they easy to talk to. They will listen to you. Because they like to hear your thoughts, they hear your words. And if you don't sit there, if you sit there and don't say nothing, these type of people will nag you because they want to hear you say something because they want to know you are right. If they don't hear, if you say nothing, they're gonna think like you don't like them or they don't feel right around you. So that's how those who born on a 15 would think. Now, and so they very empath, love vibration. They will learn about love, teach love. They'll go through things that deal with love. They only want one partner though. You know what I'm saying? But in their mind, they mess with many partners because this type of energy got them 5 in there, number 1 in there. So they have a casual sex in their mind, casual dating in their mind. These type of those born on the 15. They might don't cheat on their partner in the earthly plane, but in their mind, they're thinking of other people. You see? But they ain't gonna cheat because they loyal on the earthly plane. So they ain't got to worry. Their partner ain't got no worry about them cheating, as far as physically or something like that. So with that being said, they will learn about love. They will teach love. They will teach about people connecting. And connecting with people, being a humanitarian and community activist. These are your community activists who would like to help and serve people and help people, give to the homeless. So now, those are born on 16. Now I know a lot of people born on 16. This 7 vibration. Now these people here, you got Sun conjunction Venus. Of course, they want to live beautiful. Uh, they're very stylish. Just like you got 15 Kiba Weeba. You got 15. Look at number 6. Go back and rewind number 6 because that's part of you too. So those who born on the 16, back to what I was saying. Those who born on the 16 is very powerful vibration, which is 7. So it's really 7. 7 overruled that. So we got Sun. The type of sevens they are is the Venus type of 7 with the Sun mixture. So these people are gonna look beautiful, beautiful looking people, light beauty. They don't want nothing out of place. They want their house to look nice, the car to look nice, everything look nice, the clothes look nice, everything will be stylish, everything will be good. They don't like nothing dirty because it mess up their vibration. They like everything to be in order. If it ain't in order, then whew, they don't feel right before they get started with the 7. So this type of sevens these are. Those are born on the 16. This type of sevens these people are. Because 16 is 7. So they're gonna be spiritual people. They feel spiritual when they're clean, when everything is beautiful, when their mind is beautiful. It's just spiritually in tune where they can meditate, when they be in peace. So they need peace, they need love, they need light, they need life, they need people to get together. They feel spiritual into this aspect. So spirituality is very important to them in a family way. They see everybody as family when they balance. When they're not, they're on the other side, they want to be isolated from people, isolated from things. And they see that nobody is like them on that level. So they want to stay away from people because they want to keep the peace. So they want to stay away from people all the time. So these people, the most isolated people there is on the downside because they want to keep things beautiful and they keep their own pleasure, keep their own charm, keep things going. But even though they're charming and people always say they look good and they got an aura, people love them and copy the things that these people do. People copy these people because they're very psychic and they have psychic dreams all the time. I know a lot of 16 people born on 16. So they will have psychic dreams and stuff like that there. Those who born on 16, they definitely have psychic dreams more than the average. And so the thing about these people is they must always learn to keep balance with themselves, learn to look within themselves, because they can be very earthly on the downside, and it's something that they don't really supposed to be. They want to balance it out. So that's why Some of them, these people go through more than a lot mentally because they can suffer more. They steps ahead of people in this life where they can feel what's up, they know what's up, they dream what's up. You know what I'm saying? So these people here definitely got the one to keep them ambitious and get things done because their energy all floating and flowing. So they like peace, they like the good life, cookouts, family gatherings, and stuff like that. So a lot of people with 16, born on 16, would have a lot of family gatherings or be around family, like be around people and stuff like that. That who get along. So if you don't get along, they don't like that. You know, this mess up their vibration, their energy. So 16 people born on 16 need that get along energy. They need that love. They need to feel loved. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't trust nobody no more. They don't trust nothing or anything, and don't want to be around nobody. And they be very violent and be very critical and very blunt and talk very mean. On the downside, people born on the 16th of any month. So when I say the day you're born on, we're talking about any month, like 16 of any month. You'll see this energy. So you're gonna see some beautiful people, charming, dress good, fly. They like to look good, always, keeping themselves fresh with perfume or cologne. Always keep their nails done, hair done. These the people. You know what I'm saying? And always keep their house clean, their car clean, and stay neat. These are the people. Type of sevens who like to dissect, break things down, question everything. Question everything. Don't let you get a mother with this because she gonna question everything. Everything. What you drinking? Or this and that, this and that. You keep asking so many questions. Man, those with 16, but they can be hell on the question, especially if they ain't on the upside. If they ain't on the upside, they on the downside, man, they can chop you down with some words. Be very argumentative and very expressive and think they know everything. I'm telling you. But they deal with I know. Those are born on 16. And they do know a lot of time. So these people can be they like to be in their own thoughts, their own head, their own mind. They like to look at movies a lot. Like they like to look at pictures a lot. Imagery, like photo pictures of their family, pictures, anything. They like to look at pictures a lot. Those who are born on 16, they love pictures. They love images. That's very important to these people. Um, Seeing things, movies, they like that a lot. These people are movie heads. Those who can tell you all about movies and tell you all about films and tell you all about videos. These are what you're talking about. They're very smart now, very smart. They always live by their intuition. And they don't know that they know, but they know. They be like, ooh, they very intuitive. They don't even do no research. You can't get how to get a person born on 16 to do research. You get some. But those who not on the higher frequency, who naturally, they still will have natural intuition, and they're not gonna do all that research. But those on the higher frequency, they're gonna research, dissect the code. So with that being said, those are born on 16 is hell, but they beautiful people and very charming, very magnetic, and very supportive and very loving and very loyal. You know what I'm saying? But they must trust themselves, trust spirit first to survive, because it's a very spiritual number. So if spirituality do them good. So they're gonna believe in something. If they don't, they're gonna lose all hope of life, all feel of life, what life is. So they're gonna question everything. Very skeptical people. But those who born on the 17, which is number 8. This deal with number 8 vibration. You must look back to the number 8, go back in the video. Number 8 deal with 17. So you got 1, which is Sun and Saturn together. 1 and Saturn together. So this give you like, you turn 1 and Saturn with Sun and Saturn, which give you Sun and Neptune. But Saturn overruled it, which is 8. I'm saying it correct now. So Sun and Neptune, so this is spiritual type of vibrational number 8. If they're not spiritual, they will lose all hope of life, and they will go through it materially, all thinking about money, all being crazy about money, and they will lose who they are. So they got to be spiritual. A lot of those who have 17, they gonna be into something. If they're not spiritual, gonna be into the church, religion, Muslim or something. But those who truly spiritual will be more spiritual than religion, and that's how they win. So they must not keep their mind so focused on the outer world of material wealth. If they do, they will lose all hope because they're already earthly. This is number 8. Go back to number 8 and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Because number 8 deal with leadership, it deal with foundation, it deal with organizations, it deal with teaching, it deal with building, it deal with manifestation. So whatever they think of spiritually, they can manifest. They will manifest. It just happen. Things will happen where they have healing hands, energy flowing through their hands that flow through their body. Once they learn how to channel their energy and learn how the energy work, they will win. They be some of the best healers in the world. So those who born on 17 can be the best healer, which is number 8. So these are some of your best healers in the world. So like right now and share. Like, share, comment, subscribe. That's how you say it. Okay, I'm getting good. Number 8 people are the ones you will want to, you would like to be in the oracle. They're reliable, but they're ambitious, they're serious, and they're goal driven. Very goal driven, but they like to have that. They need a spirituality. They need that. They need that source with them. So these people here, they will have. They will have, and they need to feel spirituality. Now those, you want the rest of number 8, go back to the number 8 to get the rest of 17, which is 8 vibration. So the type of number 8, number 17 will be is spiritual. Neptunian, creativity, create a mind, create a spirit. Uh, so just make them very psychic. Mediums, very mediums, psychic mediums, where they can talk to spirit if they tune into it. You got to tap into this. You just don't get this energy. Some people get it naturally who born on this date, but some people when they tune into it, they found out they got this gift. Or you could be empath, physical empath. Be able to read people. Tarot reading, tarot, or tarot reading, or Toro reading. I said it many ways. Reiki will be part of this energy. So with this being said, they're good at math. They're good with numbers, good with business. So they need to open a business at anything that's spiritual, anything that's divine. That they'll win. Healing could be anything. Astrology, numerology. So that being said, now those are born on the 19th. No, I skipped. Those born on the 18th. My fault, beautiful people. Those are born on the 18th. The 18 deal with number 9. So this is the Sun and Saturn. So these people be a disciplined number 9. Organized number 9. Number 9 who more got the Capricorn type number 9. So these people be more universal thinking, but in a practical way, logical way, Mastery is very important to these people. Mastering something, reaching status is very important to these people. So they would give and help and serve. They reach higher status when it becomes spiritual. But if they seek status and want to be more powerful than what they is, they will lose if they overabuse their power. So these people who had born on the 18, which is number 9, they went through status. They went through rank, moving up through discipline. They went through patience and through, because they already got everything they got within themselves at number 9, all the gifts. You get the Sun and Saturn, which means you get them more discipline. So they make them more powerful, more want to lead things, but also know when to speak and when not to speak, when to do things, when not to do things. And so these people are some of the best people when it comes to training through martial arts or boxing, military, generals, because they would carry out the duty that they was commanded to carry out, and they would get it done. They get the job done. They don't play. So these people, we talking about born on the 18, high spiritual, high sexual vibration, high energy. Like I say, number 9 people, either 9, 18, 27, they would carry dead doses. They definitely be the main one. I met a lot of people online who thought they carried dildos as number 9s and 18s and 27s, which means vibrators, because it's very sexual number, especially women. They carry that. So I'm exposing the secret. So those who has number 18, they very freaky, of course, but they disciplined with. They more disciplined than the 9 than anything. And 9 is all out wild. You got the 8 Saturn with it and the Sun. They can be very disciplined, but also they can be the type who be wild because the Sun number 1 would help them be bold with it. Those who be bold with saying I love you or I like you, this the number 18. Who don't put no cut on nothing. This number 18. 9 is like that in general, but 18 definitely will carry out, got the 1 in front. So with that being said, these are the people you want on your team. Your lawyer, your judges, your surgeons, people who for you, So with this being said, moving on. Those born on the 19th. Those are born on the 19th. Those are born on the 19th. You got the Sun and Mars, which give you the number 1. Number 1. 1 is still your main number, but you got Mars added to that number one and more sun. So you very fiery, very crunk, very expressive, very excited. And so you got the nine there that makes you very bold. So you need activity. You need to be an athlete. You need to. So those who have like ones and nines and threes, it's number like that. They got to be athletes. Eights, they got to be an athlete. Them fours, they got to be athletes because it's very helpful to them. So those who have the number 19, which is one, they need something to put their energy into because they can do the wrong thing and always want to fight a competition and even die by the hands of fire because 19. But this is more lucky aspects of number one because 19 with the sun card and tarot reading, and what it represents. So they could be not only musician, manifest whatever they visualize, but also this the sun card where they give life to people, inspire people, and help people. So this very loving card. So they want to experience what love is and go through many casual partners and flames and dates. So those born on the 19, they're more about their goal. They're ruthless towards their goals, to accomplish their goals. They're planners, they're thinkers. So they're not an organizer, they be event planners. So interior decorators, because their style is deal beauty, charm, love, light. So they look young, youthful, models, beautiful, some beautiful people. See the classy, the sexy, the jazzy people, the handsome people. Talking about number one or 19. Those are born on 19. Very fiery, energetic. They look young. And you might take their weakness for granted, but these are strong people. They might look weak because they look young, but they're strong. And you test them and you get chopped down verbally, mentally, physically, emotionally. Don't play with these people. They'll always have luck. Nines will have luck. So ones will have luck. Eights will have luck. So we talking about those born on 19, they'll be lucky, lucky, lucky. You say number 10 lucky, unfortunate. Number 19, definitely. Ones are always lucky. So 19 people will be lucky, lucky, lucky. Things work in their favor. Lawyers, lawsuits, they'll win. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they use their numbers. So lawyers, they win against anything because this is what the energy brings. 19, 19. It's a sacred number in the universe. Most powerful 19 combination there is. This combination is very powerful. So look at me. My number, my attitude number one, born on the ninth. You get 19 right there. Add a 7 to it. My three numbers. So boom. 19 is a powerful number. So that being said, you gotta understand that. Understand your energy. Of course, you clairvoyance. Of course, you're a seer. Of course, you can feel people's energy and their pain, clairsentient, and all that. There, you got the gifts. So, with that being said, you be the ultimate humanitarian on a big level, big scale. You leave a mark in the world through music, through arts, or through something. It could be politics. It could be anything you put your mind to. As those born on 19. Now look at the number one to get more information. Now those are born on the 20th. On the 20th people, we're talking number two vibration. The zero added to the two is give you the moon conjunction Pluto. Very powerful vibration here. Your emotions is Pluto. God, dog, very powerful. You think power, you dream power, you smell power, but you cool, calm, and assertive because you got the moon there. You got the mother is powerful. So women in your life are powerful. People in your life are powerful. Those who are born on the 20th of any month has this vibration. 2 plus 0 is 2. So boom. Your mother, the moon phases, the moon cycles are very important. So get some of that moon, moon. Your grandmother, your great grandmother, your aunts. You know what I'm saying? Your girlfriend, your wives, your fiancés, but also your family. It could be male, it could be your sons, it could be anybody. Family is very important to you. That put more force behind family. You fight for your family. You will kill for your family. You die for your family. You die for your country. You die for your hood. So you talking those who would die for their hood. Look at number twos and look at 20s. Look at 11 vibration. Look at these vibrations that's committed to their hoods, especially 20. Those who born on the 20th. You know they peace loving. They kind. But don't try they weak. Don't try them for weak because they will fight, especially when talking about defending themselves or defending their family, defending who they be. They pick up on emotions easy so they can read you like a book. They research a lot. They're intelligent. They like to do their own research because within themselves, they can feel what's up. They just know if something gonna happen. They could tell you that, okay, I feel this gonna happen, and things always happening around them. Very dreamy, very meditative, very expressive uh, to those who they love. They don't express themselves to anybody. So they're very picky, but they can be very forceful and very strong fighters, like loonies on the downside of kind of family or what they believe in. So these people are your go-getters. They're very emotional, very moody. Uh, they can be very fearful too. Those who have number twos, uh, any number two could be 11, 20 on the downside. They can be very fearful, very fearful, very fearful. So watch out for that. So look at the number two for this vibration to get understanding, overstanding. And the zero get more intuition, make it more psychic than what it really is. So they not only clairsentient, they get clairvoyance, but claircognizance, and they have clairaudience ability where they can have all the psychic gifts. We're talking about 20 vibration, the love, vibration, and frequency. So this is the love frequency right here, 20, 20, 20, 20. Very love vibration. The mother is power. Love is power. The emotions are power. So boom, they need to have an emotional bond with people, places, and things to connect. Without that, they can't connect. So they don't have anybody in their aura. Twos don't have anybody in their aura. Sevens don't have anybody in their aura. Especially uh, those with twos. Twos more fearful than the sevens be, but sevens can be fearful on the downside too. But we're talking about 20 right now, which is two. So with that being said, twos is very powerful vibration and frequency. So this gives you the hammer, your emotions hammer power. Your emotions will make you so express yourself in a good light, in a good way. Learn how to master your emotions. That would deal with transformation through emotion. You know what I'm saying? You go through things where you be bipolar, you go through many different things where you be straight. At the end, you'll be straight, and you can teach people about emotions, be that empath you're supposed to be, emotional empath, clairsentient, claircognizance, all in one. Especially a medium like a medium, and also clairaudience. You got all the gifts. Very meditative, dreamy number, who have a beautiful world in your mind state. So that's those who are born on the 20th, and which is number two. Those are born on the 20th, which is number two. Now, those are born on the 21st. If you're born on the 21st, I'm talking to you. You're just like those are born on the 12th and number three itself. So when you think of the 21st, think of number three. Number three is your vibration. What type of number three is you? The two is in front of the one. So this time, you're not going to be in a leadership position. It's more of you being behind the scene type of number three. You don't mind because you think behind the scene. You don't have to be in the forefront. Even though you do be in the forefront, but you also could be behind the scenes doing stuff and have fun. You can have fun with yourself. Your inner self means a lot because two is in front of that one. So on a low, you're sunny. On a low, you imagine, you dream. You like to see people do good. You like to visualize. Your emotions means it all because it's the moon connect to the sun, but it's on the low. The moon is in front of the mother's in front of the father. So she's leading the way of the number three. So number three is connected to Jupiter. So your emotion is a Jupiter. So it's like a Cancer, Jupiter in Cancer type vibration. So your family means a lot. Your home means a lot. So that means a lot. So your foundation, like to travel, adventurous, explore, a big family, a big people. You like to be around a lot of people. Do it big, think big. So this is you on the 21 vibration. The traveler, the one who love to stay cheerful and happy and peaceful. But those like to hear other people's philosophy, those who have kind words, those who gentle and stuff like that there. But those who could be the life of a party, those like, yeah, crank everything up and who can fall back. So you the type who can fall back. You don't got to always be in the forefront, but you like to listen, observe, analyze, break down, dissect the code. This type of 21, number three, you are. Number three, 21, those are born on 21st. You are the number three vibration. So you like to just break things down, dissect the code, research, because you know the answers already within you. So your intuition be right. So you got to have facts too. Not only listen to your intuition, you also got to balance out with your intellect. So because you're very intelligent. So you like thought-provoking conversations with people because you're very intellectual. So right now, like this video, and share. Get it out there. Get it in the algorithm. I think that's what I'm saying. I say algorithm, or is it algorithm? But get it out there, beautiful people. Because we on the 21 vibration, like 21 gun salute. It's a very powerful energy. Because it ain't 21 for nothing. This is the mother, the father, and the child vibration, the trinity. So, when we talking about the moon, and we talking about the moon, the sun, and we talking about Jupiter. So, sun conjunction Jupiter makes you very excited, very shiny, very don't care about being in the media, and makes you very with a big complex. Some will say the God complex. I am divine. I am spiritual. I know it all sometimes, but it's cool. It's cool because you'll learn how to balance it out. Philosophy matters to you. Uh, Different perspectives matters to you. As those born on the 21st, you are very exciting. You see, I close my eyes a lot. I'm very dreamy, but I be in my world. You're very loving. You're very approachable and very giving. Just make sure that you don't give too much when people take advantage of you, because you're good at that. When people take advantage of your aura, your good, sweet aura is so loving and so good and so people just like to be around you. Very good energy. Very good energy. So all hearts to you. You represents the heart, right? 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. The moon energy. The moon and the sun. So you represent the moon and the sun. And Jupiter would expand that. The mother and father with you, you be the old sage around here, walking around here teaching spirituality, around here teaching light and knowledge and wisdom, around here bringing it to people. They say this person wise. Those are born on the 21st. Now, those are born on the 22nd. This is a powerful vibration. You represent number 4. You're a higher version of number 4. You represent number 4. So go back and look at number 4. So as number 22, 222. Very powerful. This is balance here. This makes you very powerful. Go get an expert. Those who don't take no for an answer, who go for what they go for. Those who are builders, architects. And this is a number that Freemasonry love, 22. It's a high vibration, very high. One of the most powerful numbers in the universe, according to Freemasonry and other people, you know what I'm saying, in numerology. But it's powerful that a lot of 22s born on 22nd, I know, those are born on 22nd that I know any month, they got a career. They keep a career. They got to have a job. They can have many jobs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot, these people, they get it. They don't play. And the thing is, they got to go. They always got a plan. They got to have a plan to go. The thing is that they work too darn much. Don't work too darn much. Y'all overdo it. But they powerful. They can handle it, some of that stuff. But as long as they don't overwork, they good because they be able to connect with their family. Some of them miss their family because they work too darn much. They got to balance it out here. You got two. Two what? Two work, two family. Balance it out. So these people are family oriented and they provider. They like to provide. They like to do stuff like that. They like to set a foundation. Security matters, and they think they could do a job better than anybody. And they don't want other people to do the job because they think they could do the job. But you would need other energy to help you in some way. You still be the powerhouse. You still be the architect, the planner, the one who got the blueprint. But you still would have to get along with other people and accept people for their vibration. Because you got you're a higher thinker or higher mind than them, you can't get mad at them for being slower than you or don't get the work done like you because you just a higher vibration. It's 22. 22 is very powerful. What you expect people to be? You think people, other numbers going to be like you? This is going to impact your life path number. So the day you're born on impact your life path number and your attitude number. It's more powerful within. Internalized. It's part of your personality every day. So as you grow and get older, your life path will become more, it will all be in your life, but it'll be more dominant, more stronger in your life. You can all feel your life path, all the numbers, but they always gonna be there. But 22 in your early stage, 20s, 30s, 40s, very powerful number. Vibrate. People gonna see that. 22 vibration in you. Earthly plane. If you want to be very practical, very earth, very serious about everything, but also you're realistic, so that's a good thing, straightforward, but you also can have fun. Your life will party, know how to party, Also super aggressive, super forceful, a fighter. 22s are fighters. They'll beat somebody tail. They boxers, martial arts. They need something physical. They need to do something physical. They need to play with the grass, play with the trees, cut down the trees, labor. They need to do something earthly hands, earthly body. And a lot of them can be beautiful. It's like this here with people born on the 22nd. If they're not beautiful, they're gonna look rough. Because 22 people, they're either gonna be beautiful or they're gonna look rough. Some of your most beautiful people are 22 people. So it depends on what side they is, it depends on how they carry themselves. But 22 energy vibration, they be very analytical, and they master whatever they put themselves into, whatever they get into, they will master whatever skill, whatever gift, they will perfect. They want to do it good. So they will always live in their higher mind, higher perspective. Their intuition is always fire. It's always there. But it's more in a practical way. It's to know how to get the job done, to know what is what when it comes to work. So this is something they're good at. Hands that heal, hands that carry energy, hands, they're very creative, into any creative field, hairdresser, anything. It's like number threes with the hairdresser, number six with the hairdresser, number eights with the hairdressers type stuff, and energies not only doing hair, but any creative field. So is like number ones also, and number nines. So is number 22. They're very creative, very creative, but their hands. But the main thing for number 22 is the drive that they got, the ambitious, it's a very forceful, very powerful number, and they want to leave a foundation. And security means a lot to these people. Security and getting the job done. Now these are the type of people, they can be professionals. If they don't get the job done, they're angry, they're mad. They got to get the job done. So right now, go ahead and like this thing and share and subscribe. This is how we're doing it. We're going deep. So now, 22 people. Nobody want to get in a fight with you because you could be very violent. But on the downside, you can be suicidal and don't care. So that's the thing. Very suicidal, depressed, very depressed, because depression is part of this. Maniac depression. They go through stuff a lot psychologically. So the thing is that they got ambitious, they got loyalty, the persistency, they accomplish anything because in their blood. So this vibration here, you will see these people with stuff. They will have stuff. They will have a family. They will have a home. They will always have. They all be able to provide for others and help others out. You know what I'm saying? So those who in their corner, they with. They only mess with a few. But those who ride with them, they with them for life. And they're loyal, respectable. And respect means a lot with this number. The image means a lot. So just like a number 8, the image means a lot. 22, the image means a lot. Number 4, the image means a lot. The number 22, your image means a lot. So that being said, this means they're gonna will climb up and be a legend for something. They will leave a mark for something. If it's not on a wide scale, it could be in the community or the city they stay in, the town they stay in, like that there. They will leave a legend for something. So those who born on the 23rd, which is number 5, you got a 2 and a 3, which give you moon, conjunction to Jupiter. So the Jupiter in Cancer type of number 5, which is Mercury. So what type of number 5 you're already a free spirit, so you're very caring type number 5, very nurturing. And you do it on a big scale. You're very family oriented, very homebody, but also you're a free spirit. So your home is wherever you make it, wherever you go. So you don't like to stay at home, but wherever you go, you feel at home. So you the type might don't look at your family as family because you look at the outside people who not your family as your real family. So that's the type of energy that the 2, those born on the 23rd, which is 2 and 3, this is how they operate, which is 5, which means that some of you will consider your family, but a lot of you will see like outside of your family, your true family, you will get into a family. And you will see that other people to you will be like your family. You know what I mean? So you go any place you go could be family, or you get along with everyone, your family, and everything outside of your family, because it's the compatibility with the family. But it will expand. Your intuition will expand. Your clairvoyance will expand. Your clairsentient ability will expand. Your astral projection ability will expand. Mental telepathy will expand. The way you think. Not only is you smart, but you got to balance it out with intuition, your psychic gifts, and this is how you win. So you can't just be intellectual about the facts like you is all the time. You got to use your psychic gifts to win. So it's a balance. With balance, you need discipline because it's a wild energy because it's 23. Those are born on the 23rd. You need to balance out your energy because you're all over the place. You're always thinking, you're always here, you're always there. You travel too much, you move too much. You cook one thing, you're doing another thing, multitask. So we got to slow down a little bit and just because you're always about traveling, all about movement, and you need things to move. You like to hear noise. Even when you sleep, you like to hear noise, movement. But you also need peace and harmony. But for you, it's good for you to balance out things and meditate a lot. You need meditation. This 23 type, a number 5 energy, the Cancer type, the Sagittarius moon type, a number 5 people. So Mercury people. It's all like Mercury and Cancer, Mercury and Sagittarius, like energy mixture, fire and water mixed with the air, earth element, number 5. So it's very powerful. For 5 people stay on the go because we're dealing with Mercury energy right here. But we got a 2 add the moon to it and a 3 add the Jupiter to it. So those are born on 23rd people, it can be a little different. More nurturing, more caring, more homebody, more ancestor, more culture, but also they go outside of the home and build a family outside of their family, their real family, their biological family. So wherever they go, people will like them. They got a peaceful storytelling vibe, very expressive, communicative, very wild spirit, where they try almost anything, So people like their vibes. They like the media, like they in the news. They like to see the news, the media, what's going on. All the researchers always looking on their phone, looking here, looking there. 5 energy people and 3s and certain numbers like 7s, they always researching, always looking for things. You know what I'm saying? Always in the media, always want to check some things out, like to learn things that's new. So them 5 people, those born on 23rd or number 5 vibration people, they like to learn. They like to translate. They like lingo. They like language. So someone would know many languages. So if they don't know many languages, they know how to break things down in their own language in many ways, which means if they're English, they'll break it down many ways in different form in English. So that being said, for those born 23rd people, they're free spirit. They tried all some of everything about what they feel, about what they taste, about what they smell. They try some of everything. They try some of everything, because they're the 5 senses. So when they get it going, though, when they experience it, they're going to teach you about it. They're here to teach the truth and spread the truth and the light. They're knowledgeable people, so they're here to spread the light and the knowledge to people. That's how they win. So communication is they feel, expression, and thoughts, dealing with thoughts. So now those are born on the 24th, which is number 6. Those are born on the 24th, which is number 6. So come on and like and share right now. We're getting deep. Those are born 24th, which is number 6, is 6 itself, you already know, is Venus. So these type of people will be the moon and Uranus and Saturn type people. So they be very emotional but disciplined and very like military, like a 6 type people, very military like, with me organized and structured, but very forceful within. So they be very calm on the surface and very disciplined type of people born on 24th. But also, since they got Venus there, they be life of a party, good life. They feel very good and happy all the time, enjoy when they're around family or those they love. So this really matter. Love really matter. So when they don't feel love, then they can be very hateful and very distasteful and very hold a grudge against people and very jealous and very narcissistic type people when they on the downside. If you never experienced that, that's because you always been on the upside. So those who born on 24, or you got other numbers too that also impact you. But those who born on 24, which is number 6, people, these are soul type people. They like music, anything that put them in pleasure or in rhythm, or anything that please their soul, anything that bring harmony and peace to them. So they justice type people. So when they can't take that much no more, they explode. Kiba Weaver say the 23rd. So you born on 23rd, but we're doing the 24th right now. So those are born on 24th. I'm glad I broke that down to you, Kiba Weaver, about 23rd. Those are born 24th. These people are very powerful, but they family oriented. They just want peace and love and light, and this is what they're gonna teach. So these people here, they sort of like a number two. Like it's sort of like where they can feel your energy, know what's up, cause they know what's up with their family. Like they can predict the outcome and predict what's up. They know when this gonna happen. They got survival instinct and family instincts when it comes to if a family okay or if they are right. They know your thoughts. They know what you want. So they like know what you're thinking and what makes your mind tick. So these people are great counselors and very great guys and very fair, very cool and calm. And they're very sexual too, very sexual. So they would have it in a unique way because you got Uranus in there, also with Saturn, so they can be disciplined with it. But they can get on when they get on their wild side of the number six, they can really have sex for days. They got so many unique techniques, and they could be the master of sex. So, because six is very love and sexual vibration and peace, love and light, but on the downside, it could be hateful and lustful and go crazy and just snap. So, those who born on the 24th type people, they definitely are go getters. They go getters like fours, eights, six. They definitely go getters. Twos also can be there, them even numbers. So, six is definitely go getters when it comes to their careers, come to their money, come to like manifestation. So, it's for them to open their third eye, because they got it. They're already psychic empaths where they can feel what's up. They empathize with people easily. So nurses, doctors, this is what they do. Nurturing like energy, caring like energy, caregiver, like all sixes and all six energy vibration is caregiving and nurturing like number twos. So it's very a loving vibration and very sacred. So whatever they believe in, it's hard for them to change their minds. So that's the thing about this energy right here. So you just got to let them have their thoughts. How you get along with them, just let them have their thoughts and their feelings and stuff like that there. But they sometimes they can feel too self-righteous and be a perfectionist, and this could be their downfall. So that being said, it's for y'all to help, serve, support, and spread light to people and love to people in the world. Those are born on 24th, which is 6. Now those are born on 25th, which is 7, the type of seven you are, you definitely are a thinker type because you got moon connected to Mercury. So that makes you more of a thinker type of seven. Is add on to it. So your emotions are very powerful. The way you think is very powerful. So you must think of things in a positive, good light. Because if you don't, it can destroy you. So what you think really is important. So what you think you are, you are. So with you definitely in tune with emotions. You're in tune with thoughts. So you can psychically read people's thoughts and their emotions, clairsentient to the core, claircognizance to the core, mental telepathy to the core, astral projection to the core, dreaming, psychic dreaming, stuff like that. So you're very here to be spiritual. So you put your mind on spiritual principles and knowledge, and you will elevate. So your whole thing is always question the source, question life. And so you should go to the number 7 to get more details about this number. So since you got the moon conjunction to Mercury here, or the moon and Mercury type of number 7, that makes you more moody, but also makes you more beautiful the way you think, beautiful the way you talk, beautiful the way you move, but also you can move fast, but also you can move in balance. So this is pretty much balance right here. Peaceful energy. Just love thoughts, just love philosophy, just love to break things down. Say, okay, number 25, you born on 25th? Okay, that's what's up. We ain't doing the time right now, but I understand. Okay, you just showing me something. 520. Okay, let's see the same numbers. I get you. So, those who born on the 25th, the 7th type of energy is very spiritual. It's a God number divine, so they're gonna be into every spiritual aspects. Astrology, palmistry, footology, numerology, all type of astrology, all type of numerology, all type of divination, anything to do with energy, how energy rise, how energy heal. They deal with that. So they be the master at spirituality because they're more peaceful than the other type of number 7s. See, 7 itself can be kind of like all over the place. But you got those born on 25th, these type of number 7s, they be more peaceful because they're more in control of their mind, more in control of their emotions. So it's very powerful energy. If they're not in control of that, they lose who they are. They lose themselves. They feel like they don't belong here, and they might want to commit suicide because it gets them crazy. So they can be very loony and go to mental health facilities, get put in mental health due to mental illness if their mind not right. So any imbalance don't do good with this number. They need balance. They need a peaceful environment. They need the true love environment where they can be able to think to themselves and break things down to themselves. So they need that type of environment. So those born on the 25th. And they need that type. So when they love somebody, they really love hard, But a lot of times they don't trust people. Trust is a big issue with seven's energy. I'm a life path 7. So trust is a big issue. So they need to trust themselves. So with that being said, once you understand that, they understand life. Come on and like this video, subscribe, share, all in one. This is how we doing it right here. So you got 25 as your number. You should get a necklace with 25 on it, or write 25 a lot on paper, because it's your vibration, or 7, because this is your vibration, 7. So we add 2 plus 5, you get 7. So those are born on 25th will carry number 7 traits. It's a very powerful vibration and frequency. So we're talking about spiritual masters, spiritual teachers, spiritual healers. This is the number. And peace, love, light, family, culture, ancestors. Let's deal with that. We're talking about also past childhood, the way you grew up, the way you raised. You had to take care of your own, take care of your family, take care of who you is. This the number. You know what I'm saying? Your siblings matter, your mother matter, your family matter, all this matter, the spiritual world matter, your ancestors matter. So this type of vibration we're dealing with, those are born on the 25th. So thank you. Thank you too. So healing, get into the healing arts, anything deal with energy, spirituality, learn about it deeply and put it to use, apply it. Could deal with master yourself, master your emotions, master what you think. Because 7 people, which is those are born 25th, they communicate very well, very expressive, so they know how to communicate. They get lost in their thought. Their mind is always on fire. Their emotions are always on fire. So they got to channel their energy. They are the home of meditation. 7's own meditation. 7 own it. So this is the home of meditation. So now, those who born on the 26th. Ooh, this is a powerful number. Okay, they got Moon with Venus. They're going to be all about the good life, but also very active. So they're going to be all about the community, all about politics, all about joy, all about excitement, but all about helping you and seeing you heal and improve and grow. So those who are born 26, they like stuff like that. They're going to be your counselors. A lot of politicians have this number. They're going to be into the musical arts. They're going to be into the culture. They're going to be into stuff like that because you got 2, which is the moon, and 6, which is Venus. So they're going to be very realistic, very practical. You know what I mean? So their emotions is deal with love, it deal with beauty, it deal with charm. So those are born on the 26th, which is 8. So what they will manifest, it would deal with love, it would deal with beauty, it would deal with helping you and serving you, and they'll fight for you. So it will be about justice. So they can be your judges, they can be lawyers, they can be the ones, any counseling job, any social work, because they want to help society, help people, help the community, and stuff like that. Those who are born on the 26th. So, of course, you got Moon and Venus, so they definitely psychic empaths or clairsentient, where they can feel the energy. Sometimes they can feel the energy too much right here. And the 8 give an ability to manifest and feel things in their body because they were Saturn. So from their higher mind, their perspective means a lot. So they have deep viewpoints on things. They listen to some of everybody and everything without judgment, because they break things down first before they believe in anything. They don't believe in nothing until they break it down or have facts and evidence, because that means a lot. So that's those born on 26. They got to have receipts. You can't tell these people anything who born on the 26th. So having money, having wealth, being a provider means a lot. The great architect, planner, all of that. You can do almost anything they set their mind to, because they're all about status and achieving. So when they achieve their status, they rise. Look at the number 8 to finish it off. Rewind it and go back to the number 8 to finish it off. So those born on the 26th, this is you. This is you. With the love, vibration, the frequency, your emotions very powerful. And seeing people heal, seeing people do good, but sometimes you can be a narcissist. Narcissist, sometimes you can go to the screen and you don't want to do that because sometimes it can be all about power. Don't corrupt yourself. So once you balance yourself out, you'll be good. So with that being said, those are born on the 26th very much has a great power about themselves, a great frequency about themselves. So now, like this video right now. I'm gonna do that on YouTube do. Like this video right now. I should be up now. I should be up. I'm not even a YouTuber like that, but I'm gonna be a YouTuber in astrology, right? But anyway, I ain't gonna let my attitude one kick in where I be playful with the Leo energy. I play a lot, giggle a lot, got a sense of humor. So that being said, those who born on the 26th, of course, these are the ones who gonna be material manifestors, who have whatever they want and have a little wealth and do better than everybody around them. No matter whatever frequency or level they on, they'll do better than all those around them. They might not be rich, but they'll be in higher positions and better positions and the go-getters more than anybody. So with that being said, now, those who are born on 27, which is 9. That's 9 vibration. So those who had 27, which is number 9, represent number 9, this is the moon connected to Neptune. So these people are very spiritual. They're going to be in the spiritual world. This is the most spiritual number there is because they got all of the water within itself, all the planets, water planets, which is the moon conjunction to Neptune, because the moon is 2, the 7 is Neptune, the 9 and 7 got Pluto. So that lets you know that these people are going to be very emotional, in tune, and very spiritual, and they're going to need peace. They're going to need to take themselves out of environments because they can really feel the effect more than anybody, those who are born on 27 of any month. And so they're going to be very artistic and uh, very emotional. They're so sensitive, emotional sensitive, but they can cry a lot. Don't know why they crying. Don't know why they going through it. Just like a 9, people can cry a lot, or those who number 2, cause they can feel emotions of others, and 4s and stuff. So could those who born on the 27 because they got all of the water within them. You know what I'm saying? So these type of humanitarians definitely be about peace, love, and life. And they always promote peace, always want to see people do good. And they take on their environment, and they crash, they go through it constantly with their emotions. They got to train their emotions because it's powerful. So they need peace. They need the right environment. They need the right job. They can't get any job. You know what I'm saying? You know, the 9 could be aggressive, but it's in a water and fiery way. Because that water, a lot of water, polluted with water. So they are definitely your healers. They're definitely in tune with spirit, your mediums, your psychics of any kind of psychic gift. Clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentient, clairaudience, telepathy. These people experience all of that. Somewhere in their life experience all that, if not all at the same time. They can go through that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's deal with that. This that spiritual vibration type of 9. So everything they see around are gonna be spiritual. When they wash dishes, when they wash the car, when they cut grass, when they take a bath, when they sleep, they gonna see all be smiling with joy. This is a very happy vibration too, very fortunate and happy vibration where they're always smiling, just loving life. They know they old souls, because it's 27, which is 9, vibration. They know they came from another planet. They know that they got greater gifts than everyone to heal and to help. So they want to serve and help anyone they could and give to all those they could. And they want to see you happy. But don't get on their bad side, because some people take these people for kindness, for weakness, because they're so kind and look so beautiful and so nice and poof. They got the magnetic force that make you want to. So it's very charming and very loving, very magnetic peace and good energy. You want to be around your brother, your sister type feel like. So these people here is very aggressive within, very strong vibration, intuition strong. You know, intellect is on fire. So these some of the most intelligence number that is with the 2 and the 7 connection type of 9, because the 2 and 7 add more spice to the 9. It's not the original 9 by itself, but it is 9 vibration. It's 2 and 7 added to the 9. So it makes it more emotional, more sensitive, and more spiritually in tune. And not just want to work in metal jobs or job deal with guns or firework. It make them more want to deal with y'all the spiritual and creative. You know what I'm saying? Artistic, dreamy, love, poetic. You know, so these are your poetic, romantic, the lovey-dovey, universal love type people who want to spread their love everywhere. So they can be an example of that. So this type of energy, this is you're stylish, you're cool, you're calm. The energy that you be like, "Whew, I love this energy. I love it. No matter if it's a man or a woman, you be like, "Oh, who has this number? Born on 27. So this is universal humanitarian type energy, minded, psychically inclined, developed naturally, type number, peaceful, loving, kind number, a fighter, strong, bold number. So, with that being said, they make you do that. So, those who born on the 28th, you represent number one. You know, number one itself, mostly active and kind of aggressive, kind of like with joy, happiness, and peace. But you got 2 and 8, this make you the discipline type number one. Mostly in tune, what makes you more calm on the surface, more serious than the regular number one. So you born on the 28th. Thank you too. Candles, film shoe candles. So you born on 28th, that makes you the type of number one. They got a little discipline type number one. Got the moon, satisfaction. Your satisfaction is in career and manifesting your goals, accomplishing your goals. That's when you feel really satisfied when you have order in your life. Like number one, nasty can do all type of stuff, but since you're the 28th type, number one, born on 28th, this makes you more satisfied when you be able to achieve and move up in status. You're more patient though, type of number one. More practical and don't go overboard, more earthly, type of number one. More emotional number one. More foundational number one. More ancestry type of number one. More about family number one. More about structure type of number one. So the type of number one you are, type of leader you are, so number one represents the leader, is structure. The ones who can feel people pain in their body, know what's up, can feel people emotions in their body. Those who like evidence and facts type of researchers, and those who all about moving up, go getters. Someone call you the goat. You know the word goat they use because you would like to use that, the goat, 28th type of number one. So it makes you more in tune with mechanic work, labor, construction work, mostly fulfilled when you're doing earthly things, the Saturn things, discipline. You go through a lot with your emotions, and you could be able to teach about emotions, hard times when dealing with emotions, when dealing with how you feel. And sometimes you want to express how you feel, but it's best for you to bring it out. So you're that type of number one. But we carry the number one traits, you be able to teach with that and inspire people, motivate people with that, because you're an inspirational type of leader. Strong, who will leave a mark in the world about what you went through, your experience, whatever you get into, type of energy. Because the one itself, whatever it think it can manifest, is here to create its environment. So this is how powerful that you really is as a 28 type of number one. So just give you a heart intuition by the heart, but also deal with your joints. Whatever you feel in your joints, you can feel in your heart. Whatever emotion you feel, you can feel in your joints and your heart. So all this connected. So with that being said, this type of number one you are, the 28 type of number one. Your emotions mean a lot. Your bones mean a lot. Your physical aspects, but also your fiery energy. Keep your energy flowing. Eating proper stuff that give you energy, like the orange, like the sun. Go out and get some sun. The moon. You know, all these matter. You know, have an impact upon your life, especially the sun, because it's deal with number one. So when you're not selfish, you're at your best. Uniting people, bringing people together as one, and bring inspiration to people. Teach, be an example of leadership, so people can know what it's like to be their own leader. You can teach people how to be their own leader, or show or reveal to people how to be their own leader. So with that being said, this type of number 28 you is born on 28th. Manifesting, having a car, house, financial stability matters to you. Having things, you know, your health matters, your family matters, your home matters. You do whatever it takes to protect your family, your home, protect what you have, your possessions. So you can be like a hoarder. So with that being said, you can be the hoarder type of the one, have all type of stuff. all over your house. Can't even move through your house, move through your crib, move through your car. My car might be packed with stuff. Your garage might be packed with stuff. You know what I'm saying? According to how you move. But somewhere you're going to have a lot of possessions and you're going to protect. And you're going to look at it as your trophy, type of number one. So that being said, you manifestor, go-getter, business owner. You could be a business owner, you crafty hands and stuff, type of number one. You know what I'm saying? You got the healing hands and the crafty hand, mechanical hands, and you like put things to work. Type of number one. You must eat right, strengthen the bones, strengthen your heart. You know what I'm saying? Have your emotions secure. You need security all around. So that being said, those are born on the 28th. Okay, let's move on to those who are born on the 29th. Type of 29 you is the master number 11. Add 2 plus 9, you get 11. So 11 is very powerful. The master healer, the master psychic. So you got moon conjunction to the moon to Pluto, and moon conjunction to Mars. So you fiery. Your mind is all over the place. You got a very powerful, aggressive type of 11 like vibes that you love to have fun, love to laugh. I know a lot of people born on 29, they fun loving, they like the kids, they like life, they like some of everybody. These people barely rarely get mad with you. When they get mad, it be quick. They get angry quick. They can be very snappish, but they get back in tune with themselves. They're very playful and very stylish and full of life. You love these people. So the greatest human terror is those who are born on the 29th. You got 2 and 9 together. Powerful type of master number 11 type people. Very powerful. So these people here is to spread the light, the healing through just being themselves. And when they aura move around people, people feel good in their aura. They love their aura. They love their playfulness. They love their storytelling. That's how they heal. So you can heal through almost anything you do, even when you touch stuff. So write 11 down or write 29 down, and you will definitely win because it's part of your vibration. Those are born on 29th has the master number 11. So this is very powerful. So right now, like this video and share right now because it's getting deep. Almost to the end. So go back and look at number 11 and 2 if you want more on this vibration because you know you're nasty healer and you're nasty light bringer. You're nasty here to raise the consciousness of those, bring the light to those, bring healing to those just by your presence, by your auras, by what you speak, by what you say, through the music, through the arts, through whatever you do. You healing. Therapy is what you do. Also for yourself, bringing therapy to yourself and bring therapy to others. So this you teach people to have therapy for themselves. So that's how you heal through teaching also. So and counseling, being a guide, social work, all that humanitarian stuff to bring the light and to wake people. So you're here to do that light work, spiritual work, any work. Have vibration 11. So you definitely got all the psychic gifts with in tune, intuition on point, claircognizance, clairvoyance, clairsentient, all of them, clairaudience, even mediumship. Because you will have vibrational 11, so you will always manifest. You always go for what you're trying to go for. You always go for your goal. You have it hard. It seems like you have it hard, but you built for that. Master numbers are built for that. But they will eventually achieve. So you would definitely achieve what you go through, whatever pain, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can heal it. You can heal yourself. Write it, think it, manifest it. Feel it, manifest it. You can do that. You represent the spiritual vibration out of all numbers, which is 11. So that being said, I'm a master. I'm a life path 7, so I'm giving it to you. But I got a high vibrational 9 the day I born on, so I'm giving it to you. So that being said, with this being said, let's move on. Now, those are born on the 30th, very powerful vibration, because you know it represents 3. So go back and look at number 3 if you want some more on 30, some more information on number 3. Because you represents 3. You just higher vibration than 3 because you got the 0 there. So you think your Jupiter sun, your Jupiter connection connected to Pluto. So you're going to dive deeper to the unknown, the hidden world, the cult, break things down, the second thing. You just know what's up. You like to learn, like to teach. You like to hear people perspective, people thought, those who born on the 30th, super wise, and represent power. Your power going to span. You as you continue to grow, you come into your power. Your power will continue to expand. You be more lucky as you teach knowledge, as you bring the truth to the world. You continue to grow. But if you be superficial and fake, you won't win. You got to speak your truth because you're all about the truth. Because you got Pluto there, type of number 3. Because 0, which represent Pluto, the whole. So type of number 3, you're intuitive. So Not only is you clairvoyance, you clairsentient, and you claircognizant, you got all the gifts. The trinity of the mother, the father, and the child. So you got intuition of a child, intuition of a mother, intuition of the father, the go-getter, the protector, and also of a healer. So you like to express yourself. Expression means a lot. Uh, the media means a lot. Communication means a lot. The arts means a lot. So this number 3 vibration. So you're all over the place. Wow, like adventure, like explore, like try out things. You got a volcano within you. So a lot of things you hold in, you end up exploding. Like Pluto don't play. So when somebody get on your bad side, you can be very secret to you, hold a grudge, and go haywire on them, go crazy on them. You know what I'm saying? With details, with facts, and you play your cards like a book, but you also can destroy yourself in the process because it's Pluto and Jupiter going to span that. So once you don't destroy your career, because you're here to leave a mark in the world, due to the zero, which leads legacies. So when you got Jupiter, it will expand that unless you go haywire and destroy yourself in the fire and water. So that being said, you are very much social counselors, storytellers, musicians, um, great people in the world who leave a mark in something. Spread this knowledge, break down things, exposing the truth to the world, stuff like that there. So it's very powerful vibration and frequency when we're dealing with number 30. So those who are born on the 30th, this is you. You're here to spread that light, spread the truth, expand through transformation. It's always changing yourself up to be better, which means transforming, always going through life, death, which means what you did yesterday, you're doing something new today. That's called death. Destroying the old, bringing the new, which is rebirth, life, and joy. So you're here to do that, not do the same old all your life. Here to keep transforming to be a better person, better self, and you will be able to see that and be able to teach that. So you're here to be the sage. Light is your power. Power. Jupiter is your power, which is wisdom is your power. The mind is your power. Being adventurous and traveling, and adapting to people, places, and things is your power. Being a humanitarian on a big scale, having a universal mind is your power. This is the way you transform. You go through things, deal with transformation all the time, and knowledge and wisdom. And you got a bold spirit. You'll fight a lot. Fight physically, mentally, even through lawsuits, through the courts, through justice. You'll fight when dealing with power. You don't like anything that you feel powerful than you. You fight against that all the time. And you'll learn about power. You'll learn how to accept people, power, and not to fight against everybody power all the time. That's what you're gonna learn. But in the meantime, you be fighting against those in authority. You're gonna learn to respect authority because you're gonna become an authority figure yourself. And if not, you will destroy yourself in the process if you don't respect others. If you're always trying to chop down others, because you got a mouth and you can go crazy with your mouthpiece and you go ham. But you ain't here to do that. You're here to learn about power, learn how to have fun, learn how to spread love and light and wisdom and truth to the world in a good way where nobody get so offended, but only those who do wrong or those who come against you. Because you get in a too righteous state and you can fall. So that being said, that's those who born on the 30th, which is number 3. So share, like, and comment right now because it's the last number. And I might get up off here. And this video might be about 3 hours. This video might be about 3 hours. So those who born on the 31st, this is the last number. This is number 4. 3. Now this reverse. This ain't 13 now, but it got some of the 13 energy in it. But the 3 is up front. Jupiter is up front. So it's going to span that number 4. It's going to span your ability to build a foundation, or need a foundation, financial security of all forms. It's going to span your ability to work hard and go for it and make you more cheerful, more happy while doing it, and more listen to perspective and more acceptance of other people, what they do, and not so critical as the usual 4B. It makes you more expressive and more articulate than the regular 4. So you got Jupiter conjunction, Jupiter and the sun that's in the number 4, so you got a lot of fire in there. So you hold a lot in. Your intuition makes you powerful. Your ability to see things that people don't see, pick up on things that other people don't pick up on, and your ability to not be in a professionalist mind state like the regular four. So this is the four vibration, but 31 type of four makes you more the type that can see and adapt to things that the regular four can't do. It's hard for the regular four to do. So going outside the box is easier for you than the regular number four. So look at number four for the rest of the traits. But since you're born on 31st, it makes you a powerful type of number four where you can go get it. You can be whatever you want to be, do whatever you want to do. Because this type of number we're talking about right here. So the number so powerful that wow. We say, wow, this is a very powerful vibration. We're talking about 31, type of number four, Jupiter and the sun type of four on the earthly plane. You hear the brain light to the world, inspiration, counsel, motivation, encouragement, bravery, and also showing people loyalty, showing people how to respect themselves in the world. Because this deal with respect. Fours love respect, and they like a good image. So you have a good image and show people how to put a good image out there and respect themselves and love themselves and how to be loyal. This is loyal number two, number four. Four is more trustworthy than almost any number. So you can trust a four as long as they ain't on the downside, because on the downside can be suicidal, homicidal, violent, and very destructive and very critical and very blunt and very forceful. Because it's a forceful number. Four is a very manifestation number, forceful number, but also a number that you would love to have on your team, who will listen to your every thought, your every ways, who can adapt to what you're saying, but also who will experience things with you because it's a experimental number. So it could be a number of science, joy. So they got all the psychic gifts if they in tune, especially claircognizance and clairvoyance is the top gifts, but also what they feel in their body, psychic empaths. So they could be mediums too now. Don't get me wrong. So that being said, beautiful people, I did all the numbers. I'm out of here, beautiful people. I love y'all. Stay tuned. Share, like, and comment, and put the time stamp in the